Welcome back to Chrono Trigger. I don't know. The game looks a little different than I remember. It's missing a little something, I think. Oh, what is it? Oh, I know. Sorry, I forgot to turn the music on. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Now you can hear it.
Oh shit! I wasn't expecting that.
All right, hey everybody, welcome back to Chrono Trigger. Big thank you to Dio Raptor for the fan art there. Oh my god, you have a talent, dude. In my opinion, you truly do. Like everything you make brings me an incredible amount of joy, and I thank you for that.
I don't know why. They're really poorly drawn.
13 months in a row, by the way. Currently on a 2-month streak, and oh my god, I think you just became the bit boss. Thanks, Shadowmancer. How long did that take you? Because Ashidaru's asking.
30 minutes.
30 minutes, okay.
He was literally
so you pulled out all the stops on this one.
Hey, I went into more detail. I put in the stupid cliffs in the background.
Yes, you
I put
did.
that tree in. I put the house in the background.
So, okay, I need to try and remember where we actually left off. We just got the Masamune, didn't we?
Oh wow, you guys did a lot more than I remember.
I think that's what that is. It's the bent sword,
Oh,
right?
now I remember. You fought Masamune last time.
Yep, we have the broken sword, so now we need to go find a smith that can fix this thing. The only one I know of is actually back in my time in the monster village, so let's go pay him a visit. Also, hang on a second, I just noticed something. Hold up, check Chrono's climbing animation here, like the arms going up and down. That's his dancing animation from the opening. That's totally what that is. They use those sprites over. That's really clever. I love the difference in perspective there between you and me, Dio. Like, you think it's... What? Potate!
Spaghetti time.
Spaghetti time already? It's kind of early in the day for that, don't you think?
It's always spaghetti time.
How you doing today, buddy?
Yeah.
Thank you again.
Spaghetti time.
Yeah, I cannot copy Code Figure for the life of me, sorry. There's no copying that voice.
I need to make more super cheap alerts. Just like 1 bit, 2 bits, 3 bits. It's like, no, we haven't gotten to the point where people are just outright spamming them or anything, so I think we could get away with it. Just make it more fun for the people who show up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Not Square. Where the hell do we need to go? Not Prototrome. No, we don't need to be there yet. Dina Village. And that's where we just came from, so... Yeah, I think that's it. It's Medina, right? That's where all of the monsters are holed up?
Yeah, I figured that was Medina Village.
Who do you think you are, coming in and out of our closet at all times of day? Yeah, I wish I had bits too, Pillow Sledder. They've been surprisingly stingy with the ads lately on Twitch. Or at least for me, they have been.
You know, I find it funny you say that considering what happened to me the other day.
Say, where's Melchior? There's a note? What does it say? Sorry, but I'm out on the road peddling my wares. Please come back some other time. Melchior. What? The geezer's gone when we need him the most! Interesting. Well, where'd he go then? Can we find some details down here, maybe? I can read his journal and figure out what his traveling details were. Where'd you go, old man? What?
Spaghetti time.
Okay, I get it. I give. It's spaghetti time. You wait.
I couldn't resist, I'm sorry.
No, that's not what I'm laughing at. Just like swinging around all over the place. I'm so mad at... Take this, you
Series of
stupid
clocking
table.
Chrono in the face.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna turn off my webcam so that I don't get accidentally banned off of Twitch here.
Uh-oh.
Now, the cool thing about this is, I actually did organize my room here recently, so I have a path to get back in between my closet in here now. It's wonderful. I have a floor in here. Did you know that? And a computer, too.
No, you don't. You have a toaster.
Phew. His computer's powered by a freaking potato.
Yep. My
Dude,
wrist
put your
hurts
pants on.
for Whatthefnu.
Just no one wants to see that. I know Whatthefnu is a channel, but boy.
Bum 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 bum.
I thought you were going to Mr. Sandman there for a second.
Mr. Sandman, give me a meme. Oh no.
Oh, it could be worse. We could be going straight into memes the whole time.
Oh, I love memes. Let's talk about our favorite memes while Whatthefnu is gone. What's your favorite meme, Noel?
I really don't have a favorite. Too many honestly make me laugh. So it's one of those situations where, as long as it's not something I find stupid or overdone, I usually like it.
Yeah, maybe Whatthefnu will realize that Bowsette's fucking dead and, you know, will stop making this one of his bit alerts.
Yeah, you say. Oh no, don't tell me.
I'm back. What'd I miss?
Nothing.
Yes, Phyllis Letter, you can talk about your baby May-Mays.
What? I didn't know that shit had
Alright.
any memes.
Here we go. We're doing cosplay for the rest of the night. And if anybody wants to get me out of the outfit, it's 1,500 bits in order to do that.
I didn't even know someone paid for the outfit. I missed it.
Yeah, what the who?
No, that's how that alert works, is somebody gives me 1,500 bits, and then I swap between my normal form and Whatthefnu.
Oh, you gave it a different name now, huh?
But,
Or
you know,
what did I decide on? Was it Pichu?
Pichu just sounds a little wrong when you think about it in that context.
Where do I even go? I completely forget where Melchior disappeared to. I know he's somewhere in this era, at the very least.
Hmm.
He's somewhere in 1000 AD, so maybe we have to go to Lean Square?
Looked like he ends up in some cave, but I think it's actually in the forest, but I might be wrong on that.
Well, we're gonna have to figure it out as we go. Onward to adventure!
What the peach? Oh god.
Hey, people have made all kinds of other jokes about my name. I'll leave it up to you guys. Hold a straw poll. What should the peach form be called?
It should be called, oh my god, what have I done? It's probably what people are thinking when they end up activating that.
Well, if you don't want my presence here that badly, I'll just leave then. You can talk. You boys can talk amongst yourselves. I know when I'm not wanted.
You know I'm kidding, dude. Jeez.
Right at the base of the mountain, go to Tata's house to the south and learn the truth about him. and the hero amulet.
Are you seriously looking up a guide, dude?
Yeah.
What I need to do is I need to get a better version of this, because this dress is sort of falling apart at the seams. You can see all the fuzz underneath the collar here. I need to just drop, like, I can do one of two things in terms of costumes that I'm going to buy. I can either A, buy a better Peach costume so that this bit will be funnier because I'm actually putting in the effort, or B, I can invest in a Sailor Moon costume because there's a world record up for grabs here. There's a category for one of the Japanese-only Sailor Moon fighting games on speedrun.net called Cosplay %, which is you just have to play the game as fast as possible, but you have to be dressed as one of the characters while doing it.
I'm gonna say this outright, Fnu, though. Do you really want to be compared to certain other people?
Huh?
Do you really want to be compared to certain other people dressing up in the Sailor Scout
Listen,
uniform?
so many fat, sweaty dudes have been caught cosplaying as the sailors that this is not something I'm going to get any flack for. I
That's not
promise
what
you.
I meant, but to each their own.
I know what you're referring to, dude. I just don't think it'll be a problem.
He just has to not do that one in particular.
Which is a shame, because Mercury is actually kind of interesting.
Hold on a minute. Somebody's calling me out in the chat.
Why, Pillow Sutter? Why?
Somebody's calling me out in the chat.
Remember, this is all Pillow Slayer's fault. He complained about not having bits, so I had to donate Fnu's bits in his
I
place.
forgot this thing is a pain to get off.
Oh,
Why are my
Lord.
shoulders so broad?
Why is my penis so big?
God damn it! I love how we've only been in this a few minutes and we already are derailing it like hell.
Also, I'm gonna turn on my AC.
Oh, I don't
because
blame you. It's been hot around
It's
here
gonna
lately.
be boiling in this room, like wearing that along with everything else.
I'm in my cold ass basement.
Been a damn heat wave around here lately. It's not exactly been pleasant.
Pizza power!
Oh God, no! I'd have to question if there actually is something called that. What did you see what happened in the chat?
Pillow Slayer's like, stop!
Oh Lord. To be fair, that is your fault, dude.
All your fault.
You should know better. Who's willing to please?
Yeah, Fnu's a whore.
Not what I meant, but whatever.
Yeah, like, it's not inaccurate, but whatever.
Yeah, but I'm not so blunt with things.
Yeah, that's why Fnu loves me more.
Whatever, I'm-
Oh boys.
Oh,
Sexy
Lord,
ladies
that-
over here.
Oh, I gifted Pillow Slayer a sub.
Oh, nice. Hey. Thanks, dude. Also, hang on. Where did I put my glasses? My glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
I can't be seen without my glasses.
That's
Still love
less
that
Belmont
bit.
and more Filbert.
Ugh, everything is just so filthy around here. Oh, it's making my asthma act up.
I'm just glad we're finally actually
Filbert
gonna
is
be
a
able to-
very delicate character to balance, because you can't lean too far into the Jewish accent, otherwise it's not him anymore.
Yeah, at that point, it's just Woody Allen.
Yeah. We made one joke about pedophiles, now we made another.
I'm not going to dignify that one.
Got anything better for me, buddy?
No.
Any gear whatsoever?
No.
No? What's the point
No.
of that shopkeep even being there, then? Was I able to access that earlier, and I just never knew?
Probably.
I think you were. Oh, wait, is the monster shopkeep?
Oh, no. We don't have enough money for him right now, I don't think. We're gonna need a lot more cash before we can buy the items that he's got. I think what I
No,
need
they
to
have a
do
way
right
fix
now...
it, don't worry.
I need to head on board this ship, I think. So we need to sail out somewhere? We go to the snail stop, then? 400 years ago, a woman named Fiona died trying to save the great forest that once flourished to the north. How sad. Fiona, huh? I've got the best jerky in town, but I'm saving it. I might let some go for, say, 9,900 gold. How about it?
I'm trying to remember if that's actually
Wait.
used for anything.
Wait, do you have frog?
No, I do not.
Not yet.
Then you cannot complete the quest. You have to get frog first.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, I forgot in order to forge Mouse 24, you need him, but...
Oh,
Yeah,
I see. I thought you had to fix the sword first, and then
No.
he'd join you.
No, you have to get the hero's medallion. You have to get frog first, basically.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, fixing his sword without him there seems a little pointless.
Okay, I'm remembering the, because it's been forever since I've played this game. The details are a little fuzzy at this point, like I've said multiple times. I remember bits and pieces about what I'm supposed to do. I just don't remember all the little details that go back and forth between, like, the exact process.
Oh,
I'm
that's
with
fine.
you, I'm similar on that one.
You need it later for the mayor's manor. Got it. Also, welcome to the chat, Rodger. Rodger Bonds 12. Thanks for being here, man. How you doing tonight? Where do I go again? Right, Truce Canyon.
Truth cannon.
It's good that they've introduced these areas to me one at a time. It would get really confusing if there were about 10 or 12 different time periods that I could jump between, and they just were all thrust upon me at once.
I will say this, though, if anyone ever mentions hits about past things, that's actually good to remember.
Just little
Oh.
details of things that'll happen later, maybe?
Well, I bring it up because usually those lead to side quests.
Oh, okay. Something about the forest in this period of time, huh?
I will say this much, though, without spoiling anything. That forest thing that you mentioned with Fiona, I kind of don't like that quest.
I mean, I'm gonna go check it out regardless now that you've said that.
Well, I don't think you could do that till later anyway, but...
Oh, most of the side quests are near the end of the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, tell
Yeah,
me what
actually-
the, like, when we get there, tell me what the turning point is. Like,
Oh,
tell me...
you'll know. You'll definitely
will know. Is it the point where I can also open those little black boxes?
No, it'll be before that. No, you will. Opening those boxes happens way before that.
Oh, okay. All-time favorite game. Wow.
It's really good.
No,
Also,
I know it's really good. That's why I've always wanted to get around to actually playing it.
Also,
Okay.
this game is probably why people like the origin of the hey, I'm like the world's about to end, but I need to do all my side quests. You don't have the hero's medallion.
Oh, right. I need to go find the kid first.
Yeah, he probably ran off somewhere for all we know.
Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a dirty trick. Right as I'm leaving the forest, it's like, oh, you thought you were going to avoid all the battles, huh?
You can't avoid us, Fanu.
Wait, what am I
Where?
doing? Instead of attacking the frogs, I should be attacking the snakes, because they'll kill the frogs for me.
Yeah. Also, where's Robo?
I prefer the other two characters.
I don't-
Well, you're wrong, because Robo is better than Marley.
Oh.
I'm going to debate with you on that one.
Robo has a better healing move. Like when you get his machine gun punch. When you get his machine gun punch, it's much better than anything Marley can do.
I will agree, machine gun punch is useful, but
Like, I'm sorry to tell you, Robo's healing is better than Marley's.
it's more I tend to mess with magic than physical attacks in this game.
I like, though, that even though it's optimal to go with certain characters over others, it's entirely viable to use whatever team you want. Nobody's outright useless in this game.
Oh, no, totally. I'm just saying Robo is just better.
Okay.
To each their own. Like I said, we each have our own ways of playing it.
Also, like, yeah, but also Marley's magic is not as good as Luca's or Chrono's.
Let's see, what is she
Well, I'm
have
more
to
of a
work with
useful
right now?
thing, but-
Aura, Provoke. Provoke is confusing in this game, because usually when you think of that move, it's like, hey, I'm going to draw all the aggro to me. But in this game, it still kind of makes sense, because you're making the enemy so mad that they're just lashing out at anything around them.
So it's basically the Dio spell, then.
Let's see here.
No, the Dio spell is people
right.
overreacting by getting angry, and I'm just like, I'm just joking, and then they kind of look like an idiot.
Here we go. I'm actually going to keep Marl around a little bit, because she learns haste here soon.
That's the other reason I keep her around.
There's haste is nice, it's great. You don't need it. You can go throughout this entire game without, like, abusing haste.
Hold on, somebody out there actually wanted this. They wanted a much cleaner clip of this. I'm gonna put on this armor and fight that stupid Magus. Ah, it's heavy.
Oh god, there's once where I'm having to hold back so bad.
Somebody actually took my advice on that one and put the Dark Souls "you died" over that clip. So. Hey, kid. You've been squatting on this hero title for a while, and I'm here to collect the rent. I'm sorry, everyone. Some frog guy dropped this in a cafe. I thought I'd sell it, but then everyone started calling me a hero. I couldn't bear to get rid of it. I just can't fake it any longer. No hero. I'm so ashamed. Here, please take this. Scoundrel! I knew this was all a sham. How could I have fallen for that? For my dear departed wife's sake, I vow to keep my feet on the ground. I wonder if that has a ramification further on in the timeline.
That is one thing I've always wondered a bit, though, when they bring that up. Like, you have this darn medal that apparently whoever holds it apparently is a hero. Like, what dictates that?
I like the mentality of... I like the games that are just like... I've always wanted to see an RPG where there's this legend of a goddess that's looking for a chosen hero, somebody who ascends all the way up to the top of the peak that she supposedly lives on, and the chosen hero will one day rise to the top and gain her favor and her power. But when you actually get there as the player, she says, "Oh, there is no prophecy. There's no chosen hero destined to do this. Anybody could become my chosen hero." The thing is, not everybody has the willpower to climb all the way up a dangerous mountain filled with monsters. You've proven you have the willpower to do my will on the world below. Will you accept the title?
That seems too meta-ish.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like you can be meta and it'd be funny, but when you go too meta, people just groan and be like,
Yeah.
you're trying too hard.
That's sort of the problem with meta thing is, it's like fourth wall breaking jokes, pretty much. You do too many of them and then people just get annoyed.
A broken sword. It's part of the Masamune. It's engraved with archaic letters. I think I can read it.
Drink your Ovaltine.
God damn it, no.
Listen to your parents.
This is a stupid lesson. I hate it.
Ovaltine is people.
What the fuck?
Melchior? That guy in Medina Village? What does this mean, Chrono? It means we've got somebody to pay a visit to.
And see, that's why, like, even though you figured it out before the game did, they still gave you a reason why you had to visit Frog. Because you couldn't complete the sword because you didn't have the hilt.
That's fair. That's entirely fair. I understand. At least they went through the trouble of making it make sense. I'll accept that.
Potate wants to jump in.
We have one more. We have a little more room to work with here, so I'm not against that.
We can just kick you out for new.
Do a solo stream for the rest of the night.
Oh, lordy.
Return to basics, pretty much.
It just basically becomes one of those streamers that doesn't do any voice at all.
Well, it would all be game dialogue at that point, and me treating this like what I was saying before, looking for reading prompts. Which is just basically, have I ever gone on something resembling an adventure? Have I ever, like, what are some great friends that I remember throughout the years? I mean, I remember one point where two girls were following me pretty much everywhere I went. Alright,
Sure.
I should probably expand on that, shouldn't I?
Oh, for new, I have some friends who are trying to make a stream song for you.
Really?
It is streaming what for new do dancing to the groove.
Because I know Maximilian Dude has like a stream intro that he does. I wonder, should I have something like that?
Hey, it's cool with everyone if I loudly eat potato chips, right?
Oh, I got Doritos. Should I eat the Doritos? Should we have a loud eating contest?
What, dude? You also have Doritos?
Oh boy!
Oh gosh.
That's actually on my checklist right now before I start any stream now, is just make sure you have water and a snack, because actually bothering to eat and take care of yourself during the show helps significantly. Believe it or not.
Yeah, no. It was weird, man. I thought it was playing Chrono Trigger, but then I joined in and there were just 3 dudes loudly eating crunchy snacks.
God. And then there's just this other guy going like, what the fuck's going on? I don't want to be here.
And then one dude just kept swearing while he was chewing. It was the weirdest thing.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm a man. How is you fucking swear? I'm gonna... I'm fucking swear, you fucking asshole. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck.
You know we're having a fart. I love how this has suddenly become social eating.
Y'all, I had some barbecue
Or maybe ASMR,
yesterday
because nobody can
that
see
changed
what
my
you
life.
guys are doing.
Oh, I'm just listening to wet slapping noises for 10 hours.
I don't even...
I forgot about that side of the ASMR scene. Probably for the better.
Yeah, my mind broke there for a second.
Reboot. Processing. Crash.
I'm just listening to cool lo-fi beats to study or sleep to.
Never gonna finish those studying.
Nope. I've been studying for the last 5 years.
That anime girl, she's never going to finish her homework.
Okay, for new, I think we officially need to retire this joke.
Oh.
No, it's just because you said it like 20 times
I'm
now.
sorry. I have a bad habit of that. It's like, it goes back to when I was a kid, and it's something I really do need to break myself of. I have just a handful... The thing is, I wasn't very funny as a kid. It took me a long time to understand the concept of humor, but what I could do to make other people laugh is I'd watch something like the Comedy Central channel, where I'd listen to other people's comedy routines, and then I'd share those with, like, my friends and my relatives, and they'd laugh, they'd find them funny, they'd be happy, and that's all I wanted to do, is make people laugh, so...
And then Fanu discovered South Park.
It's
You know-
just, It's just the mentality that I had back then, and I've just... Wait, I went to the wrong warp point. Hold on.
Oops.
Then I started watching Dane Cook, and no one was laughing when I told them those jokes.
Isn't Dane Cook on record saying, like, no, every actor in the world that's done stand-up before says that comedy is hard. That's why a lot of people who start with comedy go on to drama eventually, because it's easier comparatively.
Excuse me one moment.
It's still difficult to do drama on a Hollywood level, to be that kind of actor, but comparatively to making a living off of comedy, they say it's the easiest thing in the universe.
Oh no, that's super fair. And I mean, to be fair, there are some things that the delivery of Dane Cook is entertaining, but he just sort of has his audience, you know?
Yeah. No, I totally understand.
I mean, to be fair, there are people like Jeff Dunham, so...
The reason I bring him up is I believe he's on record saying, I would rather learn how to do brain surgery than go back to stand-up. Which I think says something to the difficulty of just how hard it is to be naturally entertaining to people. It's something I'm still working on.
Oh, so Fnu, when you said as a kid I wasn't never funny, my first thought was, but you're not funny now.
I'm a kid at heart. You're back again? Come to see my collection. The sword! It's the Masamune! How did you get it? Why would your name be engraved on the sword? It's a long story. You do want to hear this story, right?
No.
Of course! Tell us about the Masamune! Is it possible to reforge it? It might be possible if we could get our hands on some dreamstone, which the sword is made of. Dreamstone? Where can we get that? You can't find it anymore. It was a red stone that was once used as money. Unfortunately, it hasn't been available for a very long time.
There used to be a guy I knew who hung out on the corner that could hook you up with a dime bag for like $20, but...
But you know, ever since the Popo came along...
Now I can't make swords good.
Ever since somebody attempted to kidnap the princess, security's been up here in the kingdom. I know where they're telling me. Like, how long ago are we talking? Like, about 65 million years? You think that's long enough?
Oh, do you got lightning?
Yes. Chrono can use lightning, I believe.
Okay. Because a lot of things are weak in this.
I noticed that. Like, a lot... Oh, we were here earlier by accident, and a lot of the dinosaurs were going down pretty easily to magic. Ah, they're all green and scaly! What are those? Uh-oh.
And now for our best physical damage dealer.
I would just like to point out that in the Whatthefnu I'm using for the picture of them
you
falling.
to use Robo, doesn't it?
Yeah, Robo is in the picture.
Alright, fine. I guess Moral's had enough
you
time on the team. I'll swap over to Robo.
No, it's fine. It's just Robo is a better character in every possible way.
You don't have to use this character, but you're being super inefficient.
Well, in my case, the only reason I tend to use Marl at certain points is if I'm using Luca is more for fusion spells than anything else, because those hit like a truck.
Yeah, but, like, you know who also hits like a truck without fusion spells? Robo!
And he takes forever to learn that damn move, thank you.
And guess what? It was already past the point where their fusions, the first like set of fusion spells was actually useful. The next time is much later.
Like, it could just be that maybe I learned Antipode 2 earlier than some people.
We're outnumbered. What should we do, Chrono?
I pull out my gun.
I really
Where'd you
wish,
get that?
like,
Goodness, she is tough. Who is that woman?
I would really love it if just, like, Chrono's like, nah, I got this, and you just see a laser designator.
It's like, I found this in the Proto Dome. Watch this.
You you can
He
also
fires it does nothing because they're in the past.
also Fnu, you could get one of the endings right now if you really wanted.
I could?
You would lose because, but yeah, you can get the unknown pass ending.
Uh-oh, they're coming our way. Unknown pass, is this like a non-standard game over type of deal, or?
No.
For lack of a better term, basically how the Ultra endings work, Fanu, is...
Oh, you have to go fight Lavos.
Depending when you do it.
Okay.
Right.
Like, technically, in New Game Plus, you can fight Lavos with just Chrono and Marley.
Hey, Sephiroth! There's a name I haven't seen in a bit. Welcome.
Isn't that the
Welcome
one
to
that
the chat,
leads
man. How
to,
are you
like,
doing
the,
tonight?
developer room ending?
What was that?
Isn't that the one that leads to the developer room ending?
Yeah, I think so.
What do you want? Ah? Chrono!
Give Snoo!
I I should have left it on that a little longer, because that looked just the teeniest bit suspect there.
Oh, you're gonna see even more suspect stuff soon.
You strong. What name? Chrono, huh? Good name. Me? Me. I'm trying to do the Amazon voice from Futurama, because that's what everybody would associate with this character. Isla wants snoo.
Or a caveman voice.
Me
I
Ayla.
understand if you're using
Ayla
the
likes
other
strong people. So, Ayla like Chrono. Get away from her, Chrono. I think she likes you, Chrono.
Sorry, Ayla, that's not canon.
You strong
Slowly
too.
pushes her away.
Ayla respect strong people. Men and women. Oh, brother.
And robot.
Where have they been keeping her? Chrono, where from? How can we explain? We're from way after the day after tomorrow. You funny. Ayla like funny people. It's no use. Come to village. We talk and eat. Dance, eat, fun.
Oh, do you have your turbo controller ready?
I do
Send me
not,
a
actually.
picture,
What's
Tommy.
about to happen here?
Oh, there's a sequence where if you have like a turbo controller, you can make it super trivial.
Really?
But that's a little later. You said
I could set that up, I think, in input here.
I mean,
Hang
if
on
you
a
wanna
second.
do that, I don't mind it now.
No, I don't think it has turbo functionality. I can set things like diagonal directions, but no turbo.
Well, Diana wouldn't even work in this game anyway, so...
We'd love to go, but we gotta look for Dreamstone now. Stone? Plenty stones. Here, there, at village. You take plenty. Chrono come. Ioka village this way.
Not yet, he hasn't.
I really hope you didn't like screw yourself over with some of the treasure chests, Fanu.
Oh?
There are certain treasure chests that if you leave them for like
yeah.
your future, you get better stuff. So you shouldn't like open them in the past.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
Final
come
Fantasy
on.
6 feels
Really?
annoying like
It's one of those.
Like they're none of them like they're good items. They're not like oh, this is like the super necessary armor for this like the best weapon for this person. It's just like, oh, you make it like
Slightly better
like-
stuff than you would have otherwise. Yeah, I thought I was being clever because I was going to the advanced area and getting a whole bunch of levels and good gear for my characters, and it's like, yeah, I'm so smart.
There's a treasure chest back there.
No, I already opened that one.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I've been here before. I got all the way to the village, and then they said, but our chief has disappeared. So it's like, oh, right. I'm not supposed to be here yet.
At least it's not a Zodiac Spear situation.
That is my
Definitely
least
not
favorite
that.
part about Final Fantasy XII. The
Sad about
fact
the
that they
Zodiac
don't tell you how to do that either until it's too late. And even then, you
Luckily,
don't know
they don't do
why the
that.
chest won't open.
Oh,
I don't
for
think-
pro tape, I think it's 12 treasure chests. If you open it, you don't get one of the best weapons in the game.
Yes.
Luckily, there's 2 of them in the remake, and you don't have to worry about that shit anymore.
There's not even a warning in the original version either. They don't tell you, like, you feel uneasy for some reason after you open the treasure chest. Just a little message to be like, hey, you screwed up. Maybe you should go back, maybe you should reset to your last save point and not open this treasure chest.
I
Well-
mean, even 10 had, like, the little glyph that came out when you open the chest to unlock Anima.
To be fair, they also didn't warn you about the time limit for Excalibur 2.
Yeah, that's also fair.
To be fair, though, that's one of those things that's just ridiculously hidden.
Hidden in the tree?
Excalibur 2 is something, like, you've gotta really love Final Fantasy IX to go for that weapon. And I
Yeah.
love that game,
Or you
but
could-
I'm not all about that life.
Or if you have a PlayStation 1, you could cheat, Fanu.
Yeah, just cheat.
There are actually strategies online detailing little tricks in order to help you get Excalibur. Things like opening up the disc tray on the PlayStation 1 and then closing it again during cutscenes so that you'll skip the FMVs and save yourself a couple minutes.
Mm-hmm.
People have really found some back-ass ways to do this, and it's kind of awesome. Never underestimate the ingenuity of speedrunners. Chrono too slow. Chrono, come. Ioka Village this way.
It's even funnier when you realize who that is.
Chrono, come. What do you think I'm trying to do?
It's hey, I'm a little drunk right now.
I swear this never happens to me.
I have another reason to laugh at that statement, but I'm not going to say why.
Okay.
I mean, she did invite us to a party.
Yeah.
I assume there's going to be some festivities to happen.
Nah. Caveman
Not
parties are just them throwing rocks at each other.
I will say this: there is one song in this game I can't unhear without thinking of this old, like, Sonic spray animation I saw before.
Sonic Boom.
Sonic
What?
boom, Sonic boom.
I mean, as Siva Gunner has pointed out, you could layer plenty of video game songs over one another and they sound pretty good together. One of my favorites to this very day is when he combined, the main theme from Fire Emblem Fates with the main, like, with Ballad of the Goddess from Skyward Sword. That's wonderful.
Actually, get some good out of Fates.
Oh no, I love Fire Emblem Fates. I love the part where she said I was the ocean's gray waves.
You tell I'm not a fan of Fates.
genuinely, I love that song. I'm not even gonna be sorry about it, man.
I mean, I like the song too. It's just, even I've heard from my brother, they overuse it.
No. A game that has exactly one famous singer doing soundtrack for them, overusing that one song. Name 2 examples, including Fire Emblem.
When you walk away, you...
What are you talking about? She's not a popular, famous singer.
Actually, she is. That's the weird part.
I'm trying to
not
remember. How does, God, I can't remember any of the lyrics. What's the ending theme to Symphony of the Night, the original version? Theme of Wind or something like that?
I am the wind.
Yes, I am the wind.
I am the walrus, cuckoo, cuckoo.
God, there's those moments where you just remember stuff you really shouldn't.
Listen all, new friends here. Strong man, Chrono. Friends of Chrono, Marl, Luca. Unga!
Ooga ooga.
Now, we dance.
Like a wave on the ocean, romance.
So, are we gonna just start singing Moana songs now?
Moana.
What else can I say except you're welcome?
I need to say, I've not seen that movie.
Shiny!
Solid.
Okay, that is actually Drawman's favorite Disney tune is Shiny. It's his favorite villain tune ever.
Strut my stuff. My
Oh,
stuff is so shiny.
Okay, so I have more of the FNU stream lyrics. You ready?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so it's watch me bust a move, do. Have you heard the news? I'm streaming with FNU. Dance to the groove, watch me bust a move.
I actually have never streamed Bust a Move before. Should I change that?
No?
Yes.
If you do that, let's do 4. That's kind of the best one.
Good music. We passed on to many generations. He's not
No.
kidding. Many generations.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
And after all,
you're my wonder wall.
What the hell?
Don't worry about it.
Don't. Just don't.
you outsiders. But Ayla give party. Why?
Oh god, Luca during this sequence is hilarious.
Chrono, you try? Special Jurassic pork soup. Good stuff. Wait, she wouldn't know it's called the Jurassic yet, though. She's in the middle of that era. Or have scientists actually started to classify the different periods of time at this point in human history?
I'm
By the
pretty
way,
sure I tell you this, FNU, that's a censorship thing right there.
Really?
It's literally booze in the original.
Oh.
And in the DS port.
Oh, come
But-
on.
But here's the thing.
Stop
makes
that shit. We can handle it here in America.
Also, FNU, the Jurassic period was actually 200 million years ago, or between that or 445 million years ago. So technically, she is out of the Jurassic period.
Mm-hmm.
So she would technically know what it
okay,
is.
Smarty Pants, what period is she actually in?
I don't know, Cretaceous.
Triassic. Hang on.
You brought this up, FNU. You're gonna get learned.
If I remember correctly, to help explain that one, though, FNU, the joke is basically, she literally calls it smash because of the way your head feels after drinking it.
That's pretty clever, actually.
Yeah, it's the Cretaceous.
The Japanese love their puns. Like, they love their wordplay, so that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yes, it's a Cretaceous period.
Cretaceous, okay.
Yeah. It's when the crustaceans start showing up.
Which makes me wonder
That's
why they
called the
censor in
Cretaceous.
this case. Like, it's not explicitly stated to be booze.
Yeah. It's not. It's called Smash. Sanji sucking on a lollipop, and the Royal Navy all carry squirt guns. Also, Luffy drinks root beer.
Let us shoot you with our invisible guns.
Don't forget the darts.
Right.
Or that weird ass hammer contraption.
Hold on, let me just do my climbing animation here for a little bit while I help myself to some water.
Oh, or
And
that.
Smoker somehow just produces smoke independently.
Hey, don't
I
forget
I
that
just
time.
got stabbed. Why am I not bleeding?
Don't forget that time they turned an entire whale into a mountain.
Oh,
I
You know what's
forgot
even
about
worse?
that.
you know what's even worse with that crap is that guy's actually important to the story.
Yeah. But they didn't have to go that far.
God, their edits of that show were so dumb.
Oh yeah. We also had to pour some out for Zolo's friend who fell down the stairs and now is disabled.
Ugh. Or the massive plot holes.
Well,
Listen.
I can't help but wonder, like, how the hell would they have handled if 4Kids had kept going on with One Piece? How the hell would they have handled Doflamingo?
Or Brooke, for that
There's
matter.
no way to tell that story without, you know.
Hey, FNU,
Mm-hmm.
you have to be pressing A at this point. Like, rapidly.
Rapidly. Okay. Hang on. Oh wait.
Jackhammer, go.
Which button is that again on this controller?
Oh wait, no, sorry, wrong spot. But it's coming up to the point where you have to rapidly fire A.
Okay.
Think of it like the drinking contest at the beginning of the game.
Oh, that's why they taught you that. Interesting. You've got to try some poi. Spoon it up.
Spoon it up.
Are you a man or a mouse?
That's a
Do it in
lot
one
of
gulp.
poi.
Hoi polloi.
That's a lot of poi. That's a lot of nuts.
We had some dancing. We had some eating. Chrono,
Where's my drinking?
you look for red rock? Rare red rock, sign of power. Ayla's strongest in Ioka village. So Ayla's rock. You want, you challenge Ayla. You win, then Ayla give to you. Then Ayla give to you. Challenge Ayla. Bring plenty soup. Party now, so eat. Chrono and Ayla have soup race.
Soup race.
And you can pretty much guess what this was in the original.
Press A button much times.
How does Ayla know what A button is?
How does anybody in video games know what the A button is?
I like your straining noise.
Oh God! Oh, I'm hurting. Oh, the pain.
Enough,
Oh, I must
Chrono.
win soup race.
You win. I give rock. Chrono, eat plenty. Eat last bowl for health. Okay, eat. Maybe eat too much.
Chrono looks like he fucking died there for a minute.
Oh,
consider
Chrono.
what happened in the original.
What a boss, right? Dedicated sword wielder, talented magician, luminaire user, professional
Who's
eater
how?
champion. What? Liar! I was a perfect lady last night. But why does my tummy hurt so?
Yeah, Luca Pridge gets wasted during that part in the original.
Morning,
It's freaking
Chrono.
hilarious.
Wasn't that fun last night? Where is everybody? Hey,
Where are my
who made
pants?
these footprints? I forgot what character was speaking there for a second. It's gone! The gate
And the
key's been
pants are
taken!
dead.
These prints were left by the thief. Without it, we're stuck here forever. This isn't funny. Let's go see Ayla.
And then Crow's is like, I need more boobs.
I'm not waiting 65 million years to see my mom again. Oh, I actually have to move during this sequence. I'm sorry. Also, sup, Stormy? Welcome to the chat, man.
No, Mr. President, my rock.
Huh? Chrono, you up already? Too much soup. Sleep like stone. Sorry to wake you, but we've been robbed. What? Must be reptiles. Chrono, come with Ayla. We settle with reptiles. Who else come?
Grays.
Good question.
How
Okay. All right.
On this one, because you're gonna want some physical power for this area.
Someone from Village C. We go ask. Chrono, come. I'm trying to give her more variation in her tone and voice. I don't want it to just be constantly inga boonga unga, that kind of thing. Just the very stilted sort of delivery. I want to give her a little more range than that.
Booga booga.
But she's a physical fighter.
Welcome. What you have? Fang, petal, horn, feather? Bring 3 of any 2 items. What? Hello? Stormy! Whoa! Thanks, buddy.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's a lot of robots. Good timing on that one.
So it's not as much as what I donated to you, so you know, something impressive.
Got some petals and some fangs. Trade for
Oh.
ruby gun? Sure.
Oh, do you want me to tell you the list?
Sure.
Okay, hold that 1 minute.
You already got one of the good items from it, so.
Okay, so that's the ruby gun. Petal and horns is the sage bow. Petal and feathers is stone arm. Flint edge is fang and horns. Ruby vest is fang and feathers, and horns and feathers is the rock helmet.
Okay, hang on a second. What's the sword again?
Fang and horns.
Fang and horns. Okay, I need to go get some of those items now then. Or will I be getting more just from battling against the
you'll
reptiles
naturally
here?
be getting these from like enemies and stuff.
Okay.
Wrong directions.
And I will say, it's pretty much worth going out of your way to get everything from that, because a lot of that stuff's really good equipment.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Horn and hunting range. Trading house. Oh, the guy straight up tells me in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So I got the ruby gun and I got the stone arm. The gun I'm not going to be able to do anything with right now because you-know-who isn't in the party. The arm I can get.
I tell you something good. Ruby vest strong against fire. Not too hot when wear.
That sounded more like you're doing it like a stereotypical Asian accent.
Really?
An action.
One
Yeah,
more
just a
thing.
little bit.
Need to work on it then.
Nah, just lean into it. Get yourself banned from Twitch real quick.
Get
You're
banned.
having
Click.
like freaking uncle.
Wow, Ayla's already got the ruby vest. I guess it makes sense because she lives here. She would have had plenty of time to do this. Alright, well, somebody in the village must have seen where the reptiles went to.
I can tell you.
Me saw reptiles. Came from meeting site. Went south to forest maze.
There we go.
Yeah, but you also could probably just put together that the forest maze is
It's the one place we haven't been to yet.
Yeah.
Kino, what you do? Say now.
Ayla, Kino take Chrono's stuff.
Why take?
Kino like Ayla best. Ayla like Chrono, but Kino not like. Miss Ayla, please do not promote violence.
Hey, no, do the voice.
I am doing the voice.
No, that's not the one.
not promote violence.
There you go.
I thought we were doing Baymax for this character, though.
Please.
No,
do
no,
not promote
no.
violence.
Robo
Tadashi
actually
is
has
here.
emotions.
Kino, you know why I punish? Ayla no like Kino.
No, Ayla like Kino best. No more do bad stuff, okay? That wrong.
Ayla. Sorry, Ayla. Sorry, Chrono.
Give back stuff to Chrono.
Kino no have. Kino sold for leave.
Kino, we talked about this.
Kino bet all on 21.
Kino sold on eBedrock. No have. Reptiles take.
Reptiles? Where'd they go?
I really need a small correction, Fnu, since you're reading this stuff.
Hi,
That's
Coco.
actually-
How are you doing tonight? Run into trees. There.
Ayla go too. Kino go back village. Kino protect village while Ayla not there.
Hey, Banu, my friend got back to me. He's like, I have to add the rap verse in.
Hey,
Yeah,
if
okay,
you
you're
need
gonna
me
get
to
a rap
contribute
verse.
to this, if you need me to contribute to this, like, it's my own theme song, so.
Maybe. We'll have a jam session one day.
Ayla, you are gentle at heart.
Chase reptiles. Get back Chrono stuff.
See that, because I don't feel like Baymax would say that. Because
Hey,
Baymax
Fnu,
is a little dense. Treasure.
I forgot to mention this since you've been doing this up. You're actually screw up the name of those.
What? Who?
It's actually
Kino?
reptites in that case. That's a T.
Wait, what's going on?
The things they're going after are called reptites, not reptiles.
Oh, I see. Sorry, my brain just kind of filled in the blanks there. It's what we were talking about a ways back with the whole, like, if you... It's an interesting psychological experiment. Write down on a document something like... make sure the first and last letters of a word are correct, but just swap the positions of two letters right next to each other. Most people will just go right past that. They won't even register that something's wrong with the spelling. Their brains will just fill in the blanks in most cases.
I mean, to be fair, the only reason I didn't say anything before is I thought it was just maybe a quirk of this translation, but
Wow, is it a full house today? How many people we got? We got watching the show right now.
13.
Wow! Holy crap, guys! Welcome,
Broker's
welcome,
Doctor.
everybody.
Remember, I'm in the stream. You're welcome.
I was about to say I should probably address beautiful more often.
It also, like I said, we're playing a game that a lot of people adore, so.
Nah, it's all just that people showed up expecting an e-girl.
I do
That
count,
is-
Stormy. I am the most important in the call.
They saw the stream preview and then they didn't pay close enough attention.
I see pink. OMG, grill.
Oh,
What?
wait,
Girl who play video game? But
Oh.
how do she play with? A boob?
Protate, did you see my beautiful Chrono Trigger picture?
I
Please
don't
post
know
that in
if
the
I did.
Discord and creative
Yes.
for everybody to see.
This took me a whole 30 minutes.
Proud of you.
I came here for the hot blonde.
I mean, he's
Welcome
out
to the chat,
stream.
37. 13. 13? Oh, I get it. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing tonight? I'm mighty happy with the fact that you showed up. Anytime somebody gives us money, we cosplay around here.
Do the squats!
Yeah, I hear that voice, and you got me immediately thinking of freaking Gideon.
Do the squats.
I don't know. I could, but I'm just not feeling so motivated right now.
Okay, everyone, pull out your wallets. The whore wants its money.
No, you know.
Alright. Fnu officially is an e-girl.
Last thing we need is a word more malfunction on stream.
Well, I do declare.
All right, I don't have Luca in the team anymore, so I can't keep track of how much HP these things actually have. Also, Robo, you want to top me off here, buddy? Oh, Isla also has a health restoring effect. I think that's appropriate.
Hey, you know who's
Isla
most
just doing this to heal you.
You know who's also very optimal for this sequence, Fnu?
What's up?
Oh yeah, most people take Marley for this sequence.
Really?
Because she can actually, because she's a better healer at times.
Hmm.
Robo takes a little bit longer to, get to his true
Easiest
potential.
way-
Wait,
Put it-
so you told me to drop Marl and bring Robo. Now you're telling me to go back and bring Marl again.
Who's Marl?
This is one of the sequences when it comes to it, Fanu. It depends on Rosebear group healing until you get Frog, and Marl's Barrett single heal, for lack of a better term.
I'm getting requests in the chat now, and you know what? I was joking earlier. I actually just do whatever you guys want me to do.
Oh, so you came, sugar? Well, Bowser's in another castle.
You know what I find even stranger though? For
What?
some reason they decided to make Ayla the thief in this game.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't
She
use
is-
it though.
She is pretty good at dealing out critical hits right now.
Oh, she's pretty much your best physical damage dealer outside of Chrono. So. But for some reason, her one of her skills is literally the thief ability, which is just a little bizarre, honestly.
All right, because I don't have the gate key, I can't give her magic right now. That's interesting. Does she and Chrono have the same element? Oh, I guess we don't know because we never took her to the magic place. It's not going to tell us. Same with Robo. It's not letting us know.
Well, Robo does have an element, actually.
Hmm. No,
Um,
everybody in this game has an element, from what I
In this case,
understand.
he's one of the only two people in the game that have shadow magic.
Another critical! Ayla, you're a beast!
Hey, what's up? It's critical.
Hey.
I think what's another, Probably honest, I've never played the sequel to this at any point.
Oh, Chrono Cross.
Chrono Cross isn't the sequel.
What would you call it then?
It's
Game.
Yeah, Chrono Cross is to Chrono Trigger what Deltarune is to Undertale.
Oh, so see.
I mean,
It's
bring that up
sort of in the same universe.
look, dude, Chrono, Marl, and Luca are literally players. Hell, Robo's technically in that game.
Oh, no. Yeah.
And
it's an own-
Sans and Papyrus are in Deltarune.
Yeah,
Right.
no, but here's the thing. Those are not them, though. Those are a version of Chrono and all of them. It's not them.
I mean, admittedly, I do. Well, considering one of the plot points I learned about the game, I can see why some people aren't exactly happy with what happened to this universe.
The thing, how my roommate has explained it to me is Chrono Cross acts like Chrono Trigger never happened, and Chrono Trigger is one of the most beloved RPGs of all time. That's why people hate it.
I didn't know that, admittedly. I'd never heard that story.
Oh, also, Isla doesn't have an element.
Really?
She has no elemental attacks either.
She's the only character who does it. She's pretty much all physical.
I guess magic hadn't been invented yet in caveman days.
Back in my day.
Robo doesn't have an element either. He just has attacks that do elemental damage.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, because he's a robot.
Which is why I mentioned the shadow magic thing. So
It's only laser spin counts as shadow magic.
still, unless you do other things, that's the only way you're getting it. So
You can use shock or electrocute.
Or static.
Superhero static shock. Whoop whoop.
oh,
Why,
God, I hate
why has
frickin'
there
thing.
been like a, recently I've noticed there's been something of a, like a lot of people have said, yeah, Static Shock wasn't actually that good.
Disagree.
Yeah,
It's a
I
good
totally
show.
disagree too. Like, I wonder where that's coming from. Did somebody famous say that or something?
That's
think
from people who don't like black people.
I think it's more just people being hipsters.
Everything has a shelf life, I've noticed. Like, this happens a lot with Nintendo games. Like, right now, even Skyward Sword, the most hated Zelda game of all time, is going through a period where people are just like, it wasn't that bad.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't hate the game when it came out. It's just it's got its issues.
Oh, also, Finu, you know you have to do the attack once you get frog, right?
What? Oh, X slash?
Yeah. Strike. X strike.
I mean, I
Right,
did it
X-Slash.
in an earlier stream. There's
No.
also one other attack that Frog gets that I really want to do.
Oh,
Because
which
it's
one?
the best move in the entire game. What other RPG do you know where you can just drop a giant amphibian on the enemy party?
There's admittedly
That
one
one
dual tech I
Naruto
really
RPG.
There's a bit like what dual tech this guy really like between Chrono and Ayla.
One more time?
I said there is a dual tech in this game I like between Chrono and Ayla here, but I'm not sure how long it takes to get.
Is it drill kick?
All I know is it's literally picks him up and throws him at the enemy.
Fighter Doken!
I'm pretty sure that.
Essentially.
I think it like. What kind of like does it hit only one enemy or does it hit like a line of enemies?
Only it's one of them.
That's
Oh,
drill
hey.
kick.
Wow, everybody is showing up tonight. Hey, Simon, how you doing, buddy?
I like Stormy's response when I posted it in the thing. He's like, meh, could be better. I'm like, oh, you think?
You could use some work on your line work.
You were close.
Shading's a little off.
How you doing, party? Everybody all right?
When who
Anybody need
drops
to top off?
a gigantic pizza on enemies, they start boiling and scorched to death because it's hot.
It's like that one episode of Power Rangers.
And
You're
you,
getting expected to do a giant pizza.
So what happens if Ayla uses Kiss to heal herself? Is she just like licking her own wounds like a cat?
No.
Or is she just practicing self-care? She screws off to the side a little bit, like opens up a sun lamp and just relaxes for a bit, puts on some shades that she has for some reason.
Screws
So,
off. Screws off. I've never heard of that one before, Fanu.
What, you've never heard the phrase screw off before?
Screw off meaning, hey, basically fuck off. Screw off is not used in that she goes to the side, you dingus.
I mainly kind of want to laugh at one particular thing that I realized. If you ever take a look at, you do realize who did the art for this game, right, Fanu?
Yes. I think his name is Akira Toriyama, same guy who does Dragon Ball.
If you ever take a look at the concept art for characters from this game, you can really tell it's him.
Yeah, because they look a lot closer to the Dragon Ball style.
Hell, perfect example. If you look at Ayla, it's straight up launch with the freaking loincloth.
Yes. I mean, you can see it a little more easily in the status screen here. Like, the designs come through. Like, that's. I don't want to say that's Goku.
No, it's Goku. That's definitely a Goku. Maybe Trump.
Okay, but here's the thing. Which game has more Gokus? Like the Dragon Quest series or Dragon Ball Fighter Z?
Fighter Z.
If you want to guess the ultimate outcome, just look at Dragon Ball GT. But then again, no one wants to remember GT.
Because it's bad.
Ugh. I saw that stupid freaking rap they made for the English dub.
Oh, that was the good part. The rest of it was not good.
Just like the 4Kids edit of One Piece Fast Part B.
Don't remind me of that goddamn rap.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. There actually is a theme song that they did that tried to mimic the Japanese theme for the show, but it's coming from somebody who likes to listen to a lot of music. It's off. There's something wrong about like it. It doesn't even feel like it needs more polish. It's because that song was designed with Japanese in mind, not English. Like, say what you want about the One Piece rap, at least it was made with English in mind. You know?
No, that was made for children in mind.
And considering how fast that show tanked on Saturday mornings, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I watched it every Saturday morning.
Oh, I did too. I like One Piece, but still.
And obviously, I'm the only metric that matters when it comes to gauging the popularity of a thing.
I mean, my main problem with dub pieces, people like to call it nowadays, really just stems from how weird they can get with their edits at times.
You think?
I mean, for God's sake, they literally had, in one of the last episodes, Robin make a hand job joke.
Oh, also, Fanu,
What was that?
This little thing, laser spins and a multi-hitting attack.
No, I know. It's just you mentioned it earlier, and I wanted to give it a try.
No, I just like use the character's attacks correctly.
Well,
Or
fine,
else.
I'll stop. I won the map. Well, you didn't win it good enough.
Like,
Let me put it this way, Simon, when it comes to this sort of thing. Effectively, the reason you have so much overlap is, whereas in Dragon Quest Dragon, where you could tell that the character armament designs, they don't translate as well to the sprites here in Chrono Trigger.
I think it actually works. That sort of halfway point between one and the other. Also, why can't I use Max Cyclone? I'm pressing the button to try and
Trademark.
activate this skill, and it's... What?
It's trademarked.
I think in that case, one of them might not have SP for it.
Alright. No, I have the SP for it.
Well, then maybe it's just the meter's not full. Oh, it's because Robo's not ready.
yeah, you.
No,
When
it lit up there for a second. Oh, whatever, game.
I'll be honest. Either one of those sounds like a hurt blow. Either way, you're going down if you're kicked anywhere down there.
I'm having a ton of trouble keeping up with chat right now. There are a lot of people talking, and it's kind of awesome. This is a
Don't
really
even
good
say-
feeling.
to explain that one. He was mentioning like one of the dumber edits that 4Kids did, which was, hey, let's not kick Buggy in the crotch, let's kick him in his shins.
Oh, they're not in the radius to get hit by it, Vanu.
Oh, that too.
Oh, I see. They have to be like super close to me or something.
Robo is the center of intention. So it has to be. They have to be near Robo for it to activate correctly.
I see. What a great name. Like, dinosaurs are the one place where you can get away with being completely and totally over the top. It's like, you can name something the Megasaur, and you'd get away with it. Like, that just sounds awesome. It's hard to make a dinosaur really lame.
Have you ever seen Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom?
Like I said, it's hard. I didn't say it was impossible. It
Indoraptor.
takes some dedicated effort.
No, it's the Indoraptor.
Oh, sorry, Indoraptor. Yeah. That movie's bad.
That's a raptor you can only keep inside.
The
Okay,
real
you're
raptor was inside all of us all along.
Oh, great. It's like that damn dream in Jurassic Park 3 all over again.
Alan.
No. Nah. You know, Jurassic World has a stupider scene than that.
It's
just near the end with the little girl.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's James Buffett being murdered by pterodactyls.
There we go. We got drill kick.
Drill kick!
Drill kick!
Drill kick!
Now I'm just thinking of Gunbuster.
Wait, why is it called Rolo Kick? That just sounds silly.
No, that's her version.
Oh.
It's because she really likes Rolos. They're a delicious candy.
They
I
are,
can think of another
actually.
joke, but it'd be a little bad.
Rolo
Dang
is
it,
one of
now I
those
want
rare
some
candies where
Rolos.
even if it's stale, it's still good.
The problem is, I don't think I can. When I think of that, I think of the darn cat from Zillia 2.
Roundadillo kick. Is it in the remake?
Oh, okay.
Roundadillo kick.
Well, that's because they're referencing one of the monsters in the game for that one.
Roundadillo kick.
Round the dillo.
Come around the dillo.
Round the dillo.
We got all kinds of attractions here at the fair. Now, come on down and you eat yourself a funnel cake.
But you're getting very close to going full on Boomhauer.
It's sad that you're not playing the most definitive version of this game.
Oh, the DS one? Yeah,
Yeah.
but this has been mentioned before. Like, had I thought of it at the time, I would have been happy to because of the extra endings and whatnot, but
It's one.
like, it's still the original version, so...
Well,
I wasn't
doesn't
planning
have-
on going for the extra endings anyway, is the other
well,
thing.
this also is missing the anime cutscenes.
All right.
I mean, to be fair, there is another version that has the anime cutscenes, but you don't want to play that one.
The PS1 version?
Yeah.
So what's wrong with that version again?
Long-ass loading times.
Oh.
Gosh, I love your Robo.
Like I said, this is what I like. There's not one party member in this game I feel is ever useless.
Okay, I would like to bring him up, the last party member, but that's a spoiler.
Well, he's better in the DS port.
Yeah, but he's still not good.
Yeah, but at least he's not like Donald.
See, the problem with the Steam version is that that's literally the mobile version. That's why people don't like that version. Because it's literally they just copy-pasted the mobile version onto Steam, so that's why people were flipping out when it released on there.
Do drill kick. You were shot!
I take my wanna.
You were shot!
That's what Whatthefnu should play out straight away. Fist of the North Star.
What, the Yakuza one?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Only play that one. Do not play the Muso one for the
Yeah,
love
the
of
Moose ones
God.
are terrible.
Oh, I've heard the legends about the other Fists of the North Star games,
Yeah,
including
Ken's
that
Rage.
one
Wait.
that came out on the DS a long no,
There's
the
a
NES a long time ago.
There's
Yeah,
a
there-
Yakuza style Fist of the North Star game?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you didn't know about this?
What's it called so I can find it and buy it, please?
Type in Fist and North Star on the PlayStation 4 store.
Okay.
What was the name of that? I forgot the full name of that one.
It's Lost Paradise, I think is what it's called.
Path of Radiance. Oh, Blazing Sword.
Fates.
No,
I mean
wait.
Fates. I mean Revelation. I mean Conquest. I mean shit.
I mean Downpour.
The Three Houses. No, wait. Homecoming. No. Resurrection. No.
Redemption.
Jason Goes to Hell. Final answer.
Electric Boogaloo. The Quest for Curly's Gold.
Okay, I think that's enough. Oh, guys, I heard another little tidbit from this game where
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
New funky mode.
I've heard people
And
for
Knuckles.
years, for some reason,
And Knuckles.
thought that Robo's theme was literally the Rick Astley song.
Oh, there are plenty of those, dude. I've been compiling a list of those. Do you want to know what my findings are?
What?
Okay, I actually have a list of sound-alikes in video game music here that I was going to use for a video. I think this was
Vanu?
an episode of... What's up?
Can you maybe do this for like an end of the stream thing?
All right. Sorry.
Just-
I got a little
Yeah.
carried away there for a second.
Yeah, maybe
We got
don't.
Wednesday later tonight. We can do it then.
Yeah, just do it later, not now.
Okay.
I mean, the main reason I even brought that up is because it literally got to the point where I think the music composed for this game literally had to basically say that it's literally coincidence. Like, he never even heard the song at the time they made that.
Oh, hey, Fanu, when are you gonna play the Secret of Mana remake?
Don't worry.
I have heard bad things about that one.
As I vomit into my mouth.
I really wanted that one to be good. And the
A
reason-
lot of people did. There was a ton of hype surrounding that. But then people started to see trailers and they're like, hey, this don't look quite right. And I'm like, oh no, I've seen this. Because when trailers leave people disappointed, it means the final product is going to be kind of bad itself.
apparently from here, it might have something to do with a certain guy who makes Kingdom Hearts.
Let me see if he actually was involved in that.
Lately, a lot of Square Enix's problems apparently involve him, from what I've read.
It's 100% probably they're putting him too much on stuff, and he's like, I can't focus on all of this.
Well, they're putting too much on stuff, and the dude's a perfectionist is the problem.
Yeah. Like,
Literally, the,
Nomura is nothing close to being a great, like a great director, but he's decent if you give him the chance.
though admittedly, he's also kind of a diva, from what I've heard.
Pillow just brought up something in the chat. Seiken Densetsu 3. That is a game I've wanted to get around to for the longest time. It is one of the most advanced RPGs on the Super Nintendo, from what I can see.
I mean,
'Cause
hell,
you
that's
can-
the reason people want them to bring over the freaking Mana Collection on Switch.
There are
That's
different
how-
endings, there are different paths you can follow. Your characters can upgrade into one of two prestige classes, and I'm just like, oh, inject that shit directly into my veins.
Oh, wait, I think I know what the problem is. Nomura isn't listed as a producer, director, or designer, but the developers is listed as another studio that isn't Square Enix.
That makes sense. It's literally the Final Fantasy X remake problem.
Yeah, so most likely they just, like, they handed it to them. They're just like, I don't know what to fucking do with
It's
this.
basically, they clearly did not give a shit.
What? Square Enix not caring?
Name 5 times!
Name 5. Make a top 10 list of times when Square Enix gave up.
Versus 13, the original version of the Final Fantasy VII remake,
No,
the second version of the Final Fantasy VII remake.
No, that's... hey, that is not on Square Enix. That's on CyberConnect 2.
And now, hold it, I found some information about that.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, the whole blaming thing on them was not Square themselves. That was Nomura himself being an asshole, essentially.
oh, the director didn't like the thing that they were doing. It's like they still did a bad job.
Guys.
No, I like stop bringing this up. They did a bad job. I know that you like them, and that's fine. But they can still do bad sometimes.
I'm not saying they probably didn't, but what I'm trying to bring up here is they weren't fired for that project. They left.
That's fine.
They
had creative differences.
Sick of dealing no more shit.
That's
and
that's making an assumption, though. That's like at this point, it is two people of opposing ideals who are both stating that the other did it wrong. Either way,
Cyberconnect 2 does not have a perfect track record. I mean, God, they literally subsist off Naruto games for years.
I'm sorry, Coco. You mean Eris?
Venu, don't you mean Marley?
No, Yuffie, clearly.
To be fair, that is one of those things that is hard to really come with an actual.
I mean Garnet. I mean...
Dagger.
I mean Terra. I mean, fuck.
But also, to be fair, Square is like seems like they're putting like all out on this, so it was most likely that they did like Cyberconnect 2 did an adequate job. It was just not up to their insane standards at
Right.
the
No, that's also very possible. With how long people have been clamoring for the Final Fantasy VII remake, there's no way they're not being perfectionists about this, and my only hope is that they're not. My only hope is that whatever developers get put on it, regardless of how it cycles out.
Oh, it's the in-house team.
Oh, okay. Either way, I just hope they're not dealing with mass amounts of cram time.
That's what I'm mainly worried about.
No, but here's the golden part of it. It being multiple episodes, meaning they don't have to complete the whole game in 2 years. They can just finish off Midgard in 2 years.
That's fair, and that is a better way of handling it, I think. I feel really bad for the artists behind the Sonic live-action movie.
Oh no, I saw that. Actually, funny story you mentioned that.
They delayed it.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, like they're taking more time on that one. They got back to the animators about the complaints about the designs, and they were just like, yeah, that's gonna take us a long time to fix. Like, if you want to do that, we can do that, but we're not gonna have it done by the time this movie comes out.
At least in this case, they're not cramp timing him. They're literally giving him a full year at this point.
Let's just hope that that's what the artists asked for.
This is amazing. Like, we've been consistently over 10 viewers for a while now. I need to play retro games more often.
Don't jinx it!
Thank you.
You fool!
Don't worry, Fanu. I'll show up for all your retro streams now. Because you know, I'm the more important factor.
To get back on track, though, like I said, yeah, it's only going to be 2 parts, apparently. Like, it's one half and then the other half, but still. I don't really get why they feel need to make that episodic, honestly.
Oh, that it's probably not going to be 2 halves.
Ugh.
It's probably going to be Midgard is episode 1, probably up until Eris's death, episode 2, everything after episode 3.
Apparently, they're also
spoilers.
Apparently, they're also changing story stuff in it, from what I've heard.
Oh no, okay, because that's probably to Cloud isn't portrayed the same way during that game and after that game.
As long as they don't make Emo Cloud be that from the start, I'll be fine.
Oh, I hope so too, but we don't know at this point.
Because, God, I cannot stand the complication of Final Fantasy VII crap. Like,
you let Popo die! You monster!
I've got revives.
Monster!
You realize one of his attacks is self-destruct, right?
Stop killing my party members!
Yeah, and this feels a bit of a wake-up call.
Hold on, I'm trying to keep everybody awake. Wait a second. No, tonics don't. That's the wrong item.
What?
What was it I was thinking of?
Wait, no. Tonics are the
That's the healing item, right? Yeah.
To be fair, though, like, the only thing I guess I do give them somewhat flack for is literally having games they don't bother to finish at this point.
Oh, do you have Third Eye or Isla?
Third eye. No, I don't believe I have that skill yet.
Because he's... Oh, wait. Oh, you can... That's a... Never mind. That's an item you can get from Charming.
And unfortunately, you don't get charmed for a while, so. Unless you insanely grind her.
Okay, here we go.
Like, if you have heal beam, I suggest you use it constantly at this point.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize that after taking 1 or 2 of the lightning retaliations, I'm just gonna go all out on the dude.
Yes.
Rocket punch.
I swear to God, there's another game I played, though, that has a character that looks vaguely similar to Robo. Like, I think it was called Magical Star Sign, if I remember correctly.
Wait, yes, I know the game you're talking about. That I own that on DS. I've tried to beat it multiple times.
I had it too. It just got to the point where I got bored with it.
Yeah, it's not a game that holds your attention for very long, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Blue. Apparently, that game I've read was like heavily messed with or something in localization.
I'm getting really sick of games like being messed up in localization. I'm being honest. Like things like like the one that I think that pushed me over the edge was Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE. It's just like, really? This is the company. This is the company that made Shin Megami Tensei, and they're afraid to show Americans a tiny bit of cleavage. It's like, come the fuck on.
That was
It wasn't
Nintendo.
cleavage that was the problem. It was freaking leg.
The vagina bone. Before you yell at me, that's how literally people complained about it. Because she doesn't have like the pelvis line, and so people were like, where's her vagina bone? and they're like, you mean the pelvis? You child?
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna tell you this, Vanu. Atlas seems to be going on that sort of trail lately with that sort of thing.
But no, I'm pretty sure that was Nintendo at that point.
Yeah, that one was Nintendo, but apparently that whole censoring Catherine Fullbody thing might be actually happening.
That was Sony.
No, this one ain't Sony this time. This is straight up Atlas who said.
Well, the game is like coming out, and only people have noticed that the censorship is only in the Sony, like the PS4 one.
I do not detect any damage.
I mean, I hope to God they don't, because I think it's a stupid thing to censor, honestly. Because there's literally nothing there to censor, it's just people getting butthurt over literally nothing. Which is even funnier considering what character they're getting butthurt over.
Yes, indeed. So let me spoil what the new Catherine is like in Catherine Full Body.
I mean, I know what's going on, but I'm not going to spoil it.
Oh, it's bad.
Alright, what did I need for the sword again here? Fangs and horns. Okay. And if I want more ruby vests, it's fang and feather.
To be perfectly honest, the only reason I even remember Catherine is for freaking Vincent's damn reactions to shit.
To be fair, you don't have to. You can just make 3 vests if you want to. Vanu.
There is
Yes.
kind of the part of me that hopes they bring the English cast back for it, because they did a good job with that.
They did. Like, when he first realizes what he did last night, it's both the expression and the work of the voice actor. Like, it just sells that, oh shit, I have fucked up severely.
See, the problem is just... Unfortunately, like, the first voice line I heard from him was hit whenever you fail one of the stages.
I went to a panel at UMaCon a couple years ago. This was I was in high school, and Two things. There was a Persona panel. Two things that happened. The guy who was dressed up, I forget his name from Persona 4, the gay hoodlum chair guy.
Oh,
Kanji?
Yeah. A guy cosplaying as Kanji was like, oh, there's no chairs. Just puts down his chair and sits down in it.
Nice. Actually mimicking one of his damn victory poses from the games.
oh, functional
then-
costume. I like it.
And like the guys who were running the panel pointed that out. It's like, give that guy praise, that brilliant bastard. Also, like they had a PowerPoint. The PowerPoint was broken. So at one point they were talking about how the Persona 2 protagonist in the second version of Persona 2 turns into an asshole, but the sunglasses didn't stop at his face and just glided across the screen. And so he's like,
Imagine explosions over there.
and then he just kept on replaying it over and over again.
Because hey, he got a rise out of the audience. Why not just keep?
Yeah.
Why not just commit to the
Persona 2 's a
bit? I
weird
respect
beast.
that.
Like, for what little I'm... Then again, Persona 2 is one of those weird things where our localization is just bizarre.
What, you don't like the Führer? I'm sorry,
don't.
the leader?
No, you don't get what I mean by this at all. It's that we've never had a definitive release of both versions of the game.
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about. Persona 2. They have made a version. Persona 2, because it was released at a specific point in time, they had to release it in 2 different games because the story was too big, the game was too big. They have released both the... I think it's the second... They've released the second one in America on PS1, and then years and years later, we got the first one on PSP, but not the second one. So in a weird roundabout way, you can actually play both games in English.
It's just you're dealing with the butchered translation in the case of the PS1 version. Then again, that was also around that time period. I think they tried to downplay like any demonic references in the games. Like, hell, I think the original Persona here was just called Revelations Persona.
Hey, check this out. Look at the... Remember what this guy said? If we're weak, he looks weak. If we're strong, he looks strong. He's looking a little bit stronger.
That's literally his gimmick, is that the farther you get in the game, the different forms he takes.
You've got great strength. However, since I can't measure your inner character, I can't give any magic to you. But your laser weapons will suffice. They can inflict shadow-type damage.
Alright, fair enough.
Dark matter.
Darkness imprisoning me.
I have a black hole inside my body.
No, come on, go fight him. Go fight Lavos. Do
No.
it. Do it, nerd.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
What if I don't want to?
Dude,
Do-
we actually experience the full freaking game.
You know you'll have to, right?
Wait, did I actually get my redstone? Hold up. Did I go through all of that and I didn't actually pick up the redstone from the...
I think you didn't go back and get the stone.
No, wait, I have the dreamstone in my inventory. Okay, we're good.
I'm still gonna do it.
But yeah, it's basically the thing
fucked
was
up. You fucked up.
they never. I can understand why Innocent Sin didn't get originally released here. It probably is admittedly because of the whole Führer thing.
No,
No, it
the
was-
leader.
The leader. Also, that time you fight that toilet.
But that happens in a hat in time, and that's like E10.
Not
To
to
be-
mention, in that case, also, we literally fight a demon. That's whole point is I sit on the toilet and take a shit in that game. So
To be fair, that the Innocent Sin is all about rumors.
This whole
So-
this whole conversation right now is well, actually.
No.
I will say so. I never did get why they never released Eternal Punishment PSP. That feels weird.
I think it's probably because Innocent Sin didn't do well.
You found some dreamstone? Then I'll repair the Masamune. How on earth did you get the Masamune and the dreamstone?
Oh,
No,
also,
don't tell me. I don't think my heart could take it.
You dropped below 10.
Oh well.
Well, you jinxed it.
I'll just keep my mouth shut about my success from now on then.
Just keep on opening up about your turmoil, though. That gets you big views.
Okay, what? Wait, run that by me again?
Just keep on opening up about your turmoil. That is true.
Also. Well, let's see here. I did mention something a little earlier. There was a point in my life where I was actually being followed around by 2 girls. So, what that's all about, that's actually referring to the end of my time at one elementary school. I remember the name of the place, but I'm pretty sure I shouldn't say it out loud. You know, just so nobody gets any funny ideas, because it's the internet and people suck sometimes. But
Pizza Elementary. Go.
So, basically, what happened is I was crushing on one specific girl from kindergarten to up through 3rd grade. But it was a one-sided relationship. She knew I liked her, but she never returned the feelings. Which, okay, that's fair. I was kind of a pest growing up. But the twist to this story is there were 2 other girls in that class, Alex and Sky, who actually did respond to that. Like, I wasn't in love with them, but they both confessed their feelings for me simultaneously. And it's like, I was maybe like 8, 9, 10 years old at the time. I had no idea how to respond to this. I wonder where those 2 are. Hell, I wonder where those 3 are now. What they're doing these days. I'm sure they found significant others by now, and they're pretty happy for themselves. It's just, it'd be nice to have closure, you know? It's like they kept asking me questions like, hey, what are you all about? Like, what do you do? What's your personality like? Where do you like to hang out? It's like, I can't give you what you're looking for.
Did Robo just pull a sword out of his bum?
No, he pulled it out of his crotch. Get it right.
Oh god, Dave, don't
Awesome.
make me that dang up
What
your
a
Mashi
weapon!
manga.
Well, I think that's everything.
Okay, Chrono, let's take the Masamune to Frog.
This is most because I kind of have to laugh that they named the frickin' Western sword Masamune.
The what?
It's a Western style sword, yet they call it Masamune.
I mean, why is the most powerful being in any RPG Susanoo O? Is this a Japanese thing?
That's a god, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Where do I need to go again? Right. I remember now. Residence.
Well, back in the closet.
I'm surprised they never make a Terminator joke with Robo, because he is an artificial being going through time. Or was this before that movie came out?
You know, it's a good thing none of these portals ever, like, disappear. Because I just imagine Crow going to their house to jump in the portal and it's not there.
Alright, so who do I take with me now? Marlon Luca or Marlon Robo? Luca and Robo? We have options.
Here is the thing. You are going to be using up one of your spaces for frogs, so...
Yes, so who's the other party member that we need? Because he's going to be a physical powerhouse in his own right, especially with his shiny new weapon.
It only really does more damage against one enemy.
What's that?
It only does significant more damage to one particular enemy.
Yeah, fair enough.
At least till you upgrade it.
I wish you hadn't said that. Now that I know that's going to happen.
Well, technically, no, it doesn't happen unless you want it to happen.
Wait a second. Hold up. I need to do something really quick, because this keeps coming up. No, wait. I need Luca on the team for this. Because I go visit her dad, and then she keeps, he keeps giving stuff to Luca, right? Like new items periodically. We did just finish a giant thing in terms of story, so.
That's right.
Should keep coming back to this guy again and again, and maybe he'll have new items for us. But is it only when his daughter is present? You know what I have trouble with sometimes? Paying attention.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just in time. Hey, a Taban helm. It's my finest work. It's the ultimate in defense for my daughter.
Not for you, my daughter. Not you.
Well, it was specifically tailored to her. It's like the exact measurements and everything. Look, it's even got like the padding in just the right places. You could get tackled by Robo there and you'd still be fine.
Oh, so I made a clip.
What, me talking about past loves?
Yeah. Your big dick moment.
I wouldn't say... more like awkward dick moment. Slightly leaning to the left dick moment.
Do you want me to change the title? I can do that.
No. Because on Twitch you can be held responsible now for your community's activities. So I don't want any mods coming in and being like, "Hey, what's going on in here? Why do we keep getting new clips named Big Dick Moment?"
They look at you. This guy does not have a big dick. You're lying. And that's when Noelle gets banned, and we're just like, what?
Just randomly bans a member of my community instead of me.
That is your punishment.
I have less of a fan base to work off of, so I'll never make it to the big leagues. Oh, you clever bastards.
Clever bastards. Well, okay, so Venu, this is what you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
You have to befriend the son of the CEO of Twitch.
Are we still on about this?
It's still really funny, even though he's a huge shitlord.
Alright, I think I am actually going to keep Marl with me for this, because I need a dedicated healer.
Harley.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Okay, what is the joke here that I'm missing? Like, why do you keep
Her name is not Marl.
Well, how do you pronounce it? Marley?
Yeah.
I don't know, every time I hear that, all I can think of is Scrooge. The Ebenezer kind. Marley, is that you?
But here's the thing. That's her name.
I will be right back.
Is this like one from one of the anime cutscenes? One of the characters says it that way?
No, that's how you spell Marley, you dingus.
I thought it was all fancy. The E was silent.
No.
Excuse me, it's actually French.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, it's not Marl. You can...
I don't give you shit for the way you pronounce words. Say fort 3 times.
Fort.
Okay, use it in a sentence.
Venu loves to build forts.
Okay, say fort one more time.
Forts.
What do you use to eat a soup?
Fork. Like, I get that you're trying to go for a bit.
Good bit, Fnu. Solid bit.
Solid stolen bit.
I must ponder this turn of events. Remaineth here the night. I'm spending a lot of time just idling around in people's places recently. Cyrus, are you leaving? Yes, it's time we took back the medieval from the Frog King. And the medal from the Frog King. And I'd like to see that mythical sword for myself.
The medieval from the Frog King.
Man.
I think
Cyrus, the kingdom needs you.
I think I frazzled you.
As long as there is life in these bones, I shall return. By your leave. Listen, man, it's the streamer curse. Everybody who does video game commentary knows that left and right are interchangeable with one another. Directions are fucking bullshit when you're trying to describe something to people. Listen well, my friends. I now entrust the safety of the kingdom to you.
Gather round, my friends. I have always hated you.
Pardon the delay. Shall we be off? If I don't return, tell my wife I said hello. Glenn, you be careful too. You sound health, Your Majesty.
Sorry about all that.
We're fine.
That guy beat my mic when everything's happened now.
The forest used to be full of Nagas. That's interesting.
Well, the Frog King.
So, you want the badge of courage, dear Knight of the Kingdom? Well, come and take it, if you can.
Wow, work got an upgrade.
A little bit. Well, kind of a side grade. He doesn't have his bomb-ass cape anymore.
Oh, great. We got people trying to guess shit in the chat.
Well, like, it's not that much of a secret.
Is that the best you can do? Without your sword, you're nothing. Ugh,
Shut up, Ozzy
beaten
Osbourne.
me yet. Cyrus, I'm a goner. Glenn, escape while I keep them at bay. But if you stay, then they'll get us both. Go on, Glenn. You'd better worry more about your Oh, no, that's not Ozzy anymore. Oh, shit, we haven't had to give a voice to Magus
Worry
yet.
more about
I
yourself.
would say, like, go with, like, a cold, like, calculating voice.
You better worry more about yourself, Cyrus.
Give him
Come
the
on,
freaking
Glenn,
dance.
go!
Give him the
Ah!
freaking dance voice.
Cyrus! Run,
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX flashbacks!
Glenn. The Queen. Take care of Lean. Ellipses.
Do Mojo
Cyrus?
Jojo.
No.
Cyrus! Do
That would not fit that character at all.
Harumph! What is the matter? Aren't you going to try your luck?
God damn it.
Against me, Magus Jojo.
No, someone don't draw it, please, no.
Wait, draw? Okay, let me get
Cut your
started.
tongue, kid.
Okay.
How about it, Magus? Can't you give him a more fitting form? Alright, why not? There's always time for a little fun.
Okay.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
So long, Glenn.
You spineless wimp. Well, I think that answers which one of them is actually the frog in this situation. 10
And
years
to
have
think this
passed.
one act ended up creating one of the most badass swordsmen in RPGs.
Can I do it? I've changed so much. Alas, poor Cyrus. Awaketh, Chrono.
Arise, chicken. Chicken,
Arise.
arise.
He is legend. Though we may fail, let us go to Magus' lair.
Okay.
Thou knowest his power?
Nothing can beat science. We won't be
Beep.
beaten by a bad guy.
Who's coming with us on this one? Do we want a dedicated spellcaster, a dedicated healer, or somebody who can kind of do a little bit of both?
Let's go with Frog and Marl, actually.
You think so?
Marley. Yeah.
Any votes in the chat here? How about you,
Marley,
Dio?
I don't give a shit, okay?
But yeah, Marley is probably the best one to take because you already like Okay.
I'm gonna call
spoiler.
her Mark. That's her
Okay.
name now from now on, is Mark. So we don't
Okay.
have this discussion anymore.
Also, in this case, I have another reason for you to bring those two along.
Princess Mark is our new traveling companion. Hey there, Chrono. How are you doing today?
By the way, you might want to take a small detour here for now.
Hmm? Where to?
You might want to go back to the end of time.
What's up?
You might want to go back to the end of time right now.
Oh, to get Frog's magic. That makes sense. Also, I just realized I went through all the trouble of recruiting him again, and I did not equip him with the Masamune.
I think he starts with it, doesn't he?
Does he? Let me double check that.
You're a special one for new.
I mean, people knew this already. This is why I apologize whenever I get a new follower. I apologize in advance. You can't be mad at me. You knew what you were getting into.
Okay.
Yep, he... Wait a second. No, he just has an iron sword.
Oh,
Does
never
he get
mind.
to
I
use
guess
it
you have to
immediately?
equip it.
I have to
Oh,
activate it in the
you can't equip
cutscene
it
first?
yet. You have to wait.
Okay.
Also, freaking Frog's wind pose always feel weird to me.
Wait, I had a specific request for this. Near. That is the weirdest attack animation to me. It makes no sense visually. The frog inflating itself until it's heavy enough to just fall on top of you and crush you. Because what is it inflating itself with? Air? Because that's not going to add much.
I think they're trying to bring like the whole thing like what frogs do, like where their like throat basically inflates.
Like, I know what they're, well, inflating with what? Again, I'm asking here. Like, I know it's a video game and it doesn't have to make sense, strictly. It's just, it bugs me every time I see it. It's the one little thing. But then again, the rest of this game is legendary and fun, and it's still enjoyable after all these years, so who cares, right?
Yeah.
Where am I supposed to go again? Oh, right. The one place we haven't traveled yet. That's probably a good start.
And this leads to one of my favorite remixes with the anime cutscenes in the original.
Ah! Hey, you! It's Cyrus! Run for your lives! Thanks, Cyrus.
Glenn, there are times when people simply have to grit their teeth.
Also, gotta love how all the things that were messing with them were literally just purple-haired clones of himself.
You're a marshmallow, Glenn.
Please don't
Years
take that out.
pass. I'm just gonna stare badass-like out at the sea and the sunset here. This place that is perpetually trapped in a state of cloudy noon. Hey, Glenn. I've been thinking about becoming a knight. I knew you were going to enlist. You'll make a great warrior. Why don't you join too? You just described England? I don't think I'd make the cut. Isn't it just like, isn't that a thing? It's just constantly raining over there in Europe?
Yeah. Well, England mostly.
Okay.
I could think of another joke you can make that's
They're
related
basically in the same situation Seattle is in here in America. That's actually one of my favorite jokes from one of the Pajama Sam games, where he's at the weather center. If you examine one of the monitors after the machine breaks, you can very clearly see the Seattle Space Needle there. And it's a sunny day. It's like, what's wrong with that place? It's nice and sunny over there. Yes, unfortunately, that's Seattle. So, it's like...
I can think of one of the sillier things I could have thought of for that bridge area you were talking about there.
Mm-hmm.
I swear in Final Fantasy 1, your reward for saving Princess Sarah. Your reward is, I will build a bridge.
I will construct an entire edifice to my kingdom in your name.
No, it's not even in your name. It's just he literally builds a bridge.
Ah, yes, there's a whole other world for you adventurers to explore. Carry on. Just gonna open up the way for it. Handeth over the Masamune.
Even in that case, I think even 8-Bit Theater made fun of that joke. Otherwise,
Do
just
it,
hand over the
Frog.
Masamune.
My
Dixon
name
never
is
happened.
Glenn, Cyrus's hopes and dreams, and now the Masamune. Forthwith, I shall slay Magus and restore honor. You know it's a good sword, and you know it belongs to you. When the instant you draw it, you can see the effects from space.
And this, you can bridge guess here, yes, this scene was one of the ones that was animated in the animated cutscenes.
I kind of want to see that now. Wait, why is only Mark shaking during that? Chrono's a flying type. He's immune to seismic tremors. No, Magus, like a mage. Magical. That's how it is, right? That's how you pronounce that name, yeah?
Pretty how I've always pronounced it.
It's either way at that one.
Okay. Because that's how I hear everybody else pronouncing it.
No, it's like I would like with that one. I'm 100. If you say Magnus or Magus, it's fine because they're kind of interchangeable. What you were saying is not interchangeable.
The only reason I did it in the Marley thing is because there's no Y.
But there is an E.
So
There's
that's
no.
why it throws you off.
Oh, okay. So here's the thing. Lee says E. So there's no. It's not Ley. It's Lee. Yes, but you can still have Lee without the extra E.
I'll say it again. The only word I will give people shit about is when they pronounce it GIF instead of GIF.
Oh no! Like
That is a aside from demonstration purposes for explaining why it's wrong, that is a sin punishable by death around these parts.
I mean, what, you calling it peanut butter?
Be that magic you use? I hath heard only magicians wield it now. Travel to the end of time and you too may learn to use magic. I guess even the game is telling me at that point. Wait a
Yeah,
second.
it's where it's telling you for a good reason. Let's put it that way.
The hell? Why do I have a bat following me? You see this?
Yeah, I see it.
He's a good boy.
Weird.
Apparently made a new friend.
Well, sorry, friend. I gotta leave for a little bit because I forgot that we have something we need to do. We're just gonna travel across an entire continent so that Frog can
Also,
learn magic.
here's a good point. You might want to double check Frog's equipment.
All right, let's try this.
Three
Yep,
episodes.
he has the moss. Oh, wait, but his armor is severely behind. Oh, thank you for pointing that out. He had his weapon, but he would have died in like 1 or 2 hits. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, I think I'm just about done.
With what? Or is it a secret for now?
No, you want to show it, you can. If you want to save it to the end, that's fine too.
I usually show off art near the end. It's just, I had that ready and raring to go at the beginning of the stream, so I figured I'd open with it. I usually have the art corner.
Oh, wait, I forgot to add something onto it.
I will pretty much say this though. Once I got Frog, he never leaves my frickin' party.
He is one of the better characters in this game, and that's no mean feat.
He's pretty much one of the most versatile in the game. That's what I like about him.
Well, he hits like a freaking truck. He's a really good character design, is the other thing about him. People just gravitate towards the character. He's super helpful, and he looks cool.
Hell, most other RPGs would make him the most annoying thing on the world.
What a weird fellow. Being a frog, let's give him water. Ipso facto minimo. Magical.
And you just learned your last spell.
So, fortified with magic. Want to try it out? I'll give it a go. Eventually I'll be strong enough to beat this guy, right?
Well, beating him's more a case of just knowing what you're doing than strength. But yeah, to get back on track, this is the last time you have to come back here to do magic stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, so it could because none of the other characters learn anything?
Yeah,
and I
'cause
know one character that might know magic when he joins, but...
Oh, he does.
Okay.
He has.
He already has that.
Yeah,
Okay.
he has all his spells and his own exclusive one.
Okay.
And he gets even more stuff in the DS version to actually make it worth using. Because they actually are to make him more... He's not an afterthought in that version, which is why I like it.
Well, he does get his own ending.
I see. So going back to the Fire Emblem jokes we were making earlier, he's basically the character they give you on Chapter 20 to make sure you can actually beat the game.
Well, it helps they give him like a lot of stuff you could earn that game, like actual weapons to equip. He learns his own dual and triple attacks. Granted, the only way you learn those is by getting certain items in the game. And the reason I'm spoiling this stuff now is because you're not going to be able to do that on this version. But what it was is there's 5 stones you would have to find throughout the game, and each one you got, when equipped with the right characters, allowed the 7th character you get to do dual text with them, or triple text.
So, Mr. Black, welcome to the chat.
And one of
dude.
it
How are you
really
doing tonight?
easy to miss.
Alright. I think it's time to go bust open into an evil lord's lair. What do you guys think?
He's just misunderstood. Leave him alone.
I think we're getting really close to the point where I stopped playing this game way back in the day. Because I remember I beat Magus, and then I ended up in like a castle in the sky or something, and that's where
You got to that part.
Yeah, that's all I remember from this point forward is Magus's lair and then one tiny thing beyond that, and that's...
You got to do stuff involving Zeal, essentially.
You probably didn't actually know the name of it.
I
They
didn't
say it
actually
pretty early
make
on,
out
right?
what he said.
Oh, hey, good.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it again, there's to be... Because I am trying to avoid spoilers for a reason.
Just don't mention names. Like, don't talk about things that haven't happened yet.
Okay, so when Chrono gets the rocket launcher, you have to hit it in the eye, or you can save onto the rocket launcher to sell in New Game Plus.
That would be hilarious.
He unlocks his Raccoon City police outfit that he had in the original game. It's really cool. I didn't expect them to make a reference to that.
I prefer Chrono's Mafia outfit.
Oh, right, because that gives him infinite ammo for the Tommy gun.
And you know the best thing from Resident Evil 4 is when he does the hat flip thing and someone decapitates him while the hat's coming back down. And it's just like, you're dead.
I just get this image of the hat laying perfectly on the stump.
I imagine, like, he throws the hat up, the guy with the chainsaw gets to him, and the hat lands on top of the guy, but he's wearing a sack, so he doesn't notice it.
Oh, let me see. Okay, let me see if I can find it.
Sweet new hat. Holy crap, that's a lot of rats.
Yeah, I noticed that. If only I had a room clearing move I could use here, I wonder. If Robo were here, I could do that. If,
I think you actually might have one right now.
Sword Stream. I have Aura Whirl, which can heal everybody.
Oh, you don't have the thing with him and Marl yet. Crap.
Not yet, it doesn't look like. I also don't have the best move in the entire game, which is Lumiere, or Luminaire, or whatever it's called. I never even unlocked that ability. I've seen it done in, like, GIFs and Twitch and YouTube clips and whatnot, but...
I've heard that it's Luminaire.
Okay. Candelabra, please. So, honest question here for a second. Who is actually going to go see some of the live-action Disney movies? Or some of the more realistic ones, quote-unquote, that are coming out here, like The Lion King and Aladdin and whatnot?
I usually avoid them.
I did not hear good things about the Beauty and the Beast one. Like, people... it seems like the more time that goes by, the more... People have had time at this point to chew on why they don't like that movie. So it's just like, yeah, I can finally formulate my thoughts together and be like, here's why it sucks. After this, will you do a Dragon Quest game? I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Like, some people have suggested Seiken Densetsu 3, some people have suggested... God, I should put that up to a straw poll. Just ask in the Discord one of these days. What are we gonna do after this?
Hell, if you're gonna do Dragon Quest, just do Dragon Quest 8.
Yeah, but that's a huge investment. I love that game to death, but that's gonna take me a long while. Dragon Quest 8 is one of those games I could play it for the full 4 hours of the stream and get virtually nothing done. Just be like grinding out front because I'm trying to build up levels for the dungeon.
I think that's probably one of the reasons I tend to like the DS port, the 3DS port a little more.
Because it's balanced a little better in terms of numbers.
It's a lot easier to level crap up there. It doesn't feel as grind heavy.
Well, if you can find me... Wait a second. Is this DS or 3DS? Because I might be
3DS.
able... 3DS.
It's a 3DS game.
I might be able to swing that. I'd have to run some tests, but I might be able to swing that one.
Coco, no, you'll summon Cult.
The juggler in Magus's castle strengthens his guard when attacked. Beware! When attacked. So we have to use magic on whoever this juggler is. I love that this game actually tells you how to beat some of the bosses. They foreshadow their strategies. So as long as you're exploring and talking to people and paying attention, you can realize, aha, here's how I do it.
I wonder if we could get away with doing Goemon for an RPG stream.
I mean, it's just whatever game is going to take more than one stream. Whatever's going to take us a really long while to get through.
God, I remember renting that game as a kid.
This is also a really good song, by the way. It wouldn't be nearly as unsettling if it weren't for that laughing way off in the distance.
Hey, the bat's still with us.
Yeah, we got a bat buddy. What do you want to bet this turns out to be a mini boss?
Get secretly decided to escape Hyrule and follow us.
It's like Kirby. The butterfly was with us all along.
Got that weird ass theory.
Maybe it's this lady right here. Do I have to wait in this room for a while? Do I have to wait for her to get all the way to the top of the stairs? Hey kid, what's up?
This is getting weird.
You know what's fun?
What?
What?
Stepping on a shard of ceramic.
Ouch!
Ooh, you okay?
Yeah, you alright, buddy?
Yeah. It just took me a bit to get it out of there.
To be fair, that happened to me yesterday because of a tile breaking in our bathroom.
Ooh.
Luckily, it didn't stay in my foot, thank God.
Well, apparently she does nothing. What do you want to bet if I go all the way to the bottom of the room, she's back down there now, and she's just constant... No. I thought she was just gonna be constantly looping, like, up and down the stairs.
I'll pretty say there's a lot of creepy shit here.
Well, it makes sense. You're in the bad guy's lair. They want to put you at a feeling of unease, make you feel like you're in danger.
I love Flea.
Can I sit in the guy's throne? Can I sit in the guy's throne? No, they don't let me do that. Was it Pokemon Sun and Moon where you could sit in Guzma's chair and then one of the team's Skull members would come up to you and be like, "Boss, we gotta..." Wait a second, you're not the boss.
Huh.
I actually tried out for the voice of Guzma in a fan project. It was a paying project, so I figured I'd take a crack at it. It's your boy Guzma! Hey kids, you wanna... I kind of need whatever's in there, I think. If you don't mind so much, I'd like you... Okay.
And this just foreshadows my holding of kids are dicks.
Wow, watch me eat this rock.
Oh,
Hey,
this is why you wanted me to take Mark in here. Princess Nadia, I was wrong. Please return to the castle.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Fanu, I completely forgot about that.
Frog, you're safe.
I think it actually does change about who you bring in here.
It's Chrono's mom. So this is where you've been since the festival. You had me worried sick. I've gone back and visited home. This illusion isn't as powerful for me. They're just slowly walking towards you. Oh, this is creepy. That's the worst and the best. I love it so much.
There is a case I gotta bring here. How the hell does Magus know about this shit?
It might just be dark magic, like he's feeding on our memories.
Okay.
I can understand Frog.
Okay, no, okay. I think this is what it is. It's just a generic illusion magic. It goes off. You see what like your inner fears or whatever. It doesn't. It's not him doing exact magic. It's him just casting a spell like, "Hey, what's your worst fear? I don't know what it is."
Ozzy. Our bat's not our friend. Our bat friend is no longer a friend.
He bites the head off the
Welcome,
bat.
Glenn. Or should I say, Sir Froggy? First playthrough? No, but first time I'm going to beat the game. I have gotten a little bit past Magus's castle, and my memory's really spotty at this point. Also, welcome to the chat, Metal Sheep. Thanks for being here, buddy.
He's gonna bite the head off that bat. I
I
swear.
have no idea what's gonna happen. He totally is, too. I just got the joke. Holy crap.
Oh, hey, just wait until the other two bosses.
Say, looks like you've got some replacements for Cyrus. Magus is a tad busy right now. You'll have to take up your business with me. The swordsman slash... Really? Slash? And
I'm pretty gonna say,
Flea,
I love
the
these guys.
magician, and...
That's Flea, the magician.
You'll have to defeat all 100 of the beasts in Magus's castle.
I'm pretty gonna say this. I love these guys.
Keep track of count. I wonder if he's actually being correct there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this battle. I'm actually going to keep track of the numbers, and I wonder if he's not lying, if we have to fight 100 enemies to get to him.
Okay, but no, you know enemies do respawn if you go back to areas.
Oh, well.
So
That would have been cool if they kept the numbers going. It's like you actually had to fight 100 monsters before you could...
I think people get very sick of that very quick.
Well, it depends on how many different types of monsters you use. Like, if you keep changing up the battles and giving people new challenges to work with, it'd be fine. Other games have done that too. Like, Hyrule Castle in Link to the Past is a really good example of this. It's not much of a dungeon. It's pretty linear. But considering you're at a point in the story where Princess Zelda is in immediate mortal peril, it makes sense for you to not meander around and try to find things hidden away in little nooks and crannies, you know?
But here's one thing about Chrono Trigger. It doesn't have actually the most diverse cast of monsters.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lot of them.
Bat friend, I am very unhappy with you right now.
I did nothing wrong.
I saw you leave me for Ozzy. I know you've been cheating.
I did nothing wrong, you son of a bitch.
No, that's just Bagel Goose. Leave him alone. Just don't pay attention to him.
I'm taking my blood piles and leaving.
You say blood pot. Ugh. No.
Dance! For tonight our leader is to be born!
Yeah, you noticed something, Fanu? Remember what was in this room beforehand?
Oh, right, the illusions. They were all monsters in disguise.
I think I just realized what the children gathered around the treasure chest made me think of.
What?
Have you ever played Betrayal at House on the Hill?
Yes, we are actually playing Betrayal Legacy right now, and we're having a
nice.
ton of fun with that.
Jonah's turn is what it makes me think of. It's a specific event card. I don't know if you've probably drawn it.
I don't think I have, no.
The gist is you see two kids playing with a wooden top. One says to the other, Jonah, do you want a turn? Jonah replies, no, I want all the turns, and hits the other kid with the top.
Oh no!
That's all I can think of is, hey, you want a turn? No.
Okay,
I want
so
all the turns.
So
I'm
Fanu,
just
you have
imagining
to,
that thing spitting on his face now.
Fanu, you have to do one promise. When you fight Magus, you have to do X Strike.
Okay. I
You really
will
like
do.
X-Strike.
Will do.
It's a cool move.
Oh, I'm with you. I like it. It's signature for a reason.
Too bad the one with Robo is not as cool.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Please help.
Why didn't you skip
Relieve
those
us of this misery. That's so cool. I love this so much right now. This is really good.
I know that's supposed to be a spear. I thought you took off a hat there for a second.
Why did you skip those enemies back there?
I don't know. I felt like it.
Let
I felt
the
like
fight
being clever for a little bit. It's like I'm not being forced to fight you.
But remember, Fanu, the only way you can be comfortable in this game is you fight every enemy you counter.
All right, we're gonna be and the other thing was I know I'm gonna be passing by that hallway again anyway on the way back out. So
Funny enough, you can actually. There's actually stuff you can get off these guys that's unique coming up if you had charm.
Well, you can just do the secondary fights.
Well, yeah, I know. It's just
It's been
they
ages,
apparently
Sir
in the first
Slush.
fight have that equipment too. His sword in particular is actually really good.
that
Yeah.
slash, you slimy dolt. Still playing the comedian, eh, Glenn? You'd be singing a different tune if Cyrus hadn't been there with you last time. You'd have fit right in with those bony fellows you just busted up. Ooh. Hang on a minute. I'm trying to understand the mechanics of this boss right now. We hit him with a physical type move, so does that mean we does he respond to normal attacks? No, he does not counter magic, it seems. Okay, I think I get it now. Yes, I understand. How about this one then? Dual magic! Oh, that's the entire screen, so it's not nearly as powerful.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Because, man, X-Strike did a ton of damage to the guy, but I also... he responds by hitting me for about 70 damage or so. That didn't do nearly as much.
That is the thing with dual and triple attacks. If they're magic, they're usually more for area attacks.
Gotta run. Hey, see you later, Simon. Thanks for coming tonight, buddy. It's always a blast. You know what? I think I'm just gonna eat the damage in this case. Because we're doing so much damage, I'm willing to deal with it. Like, 500 per hit. That's worth 2 turns on any other action. It amazes me just how much health some of these bosses have. The level of escalation it feels like you go through in this game. Just how powerful the enemies seem to get. It's like no matter how powerful you become, how strong you become, it always seems like it's going to take you a while to defeat any particular enemy. It adds a nice level of drama to the battles. Now let's get to business. This is going to do me a world of good. And with no Cyrus to protect you, you're mine. You dare to oppose me? I have a feeling using something like X-Strike now is going to pay off horribly for me. Am I correct? Incorrect?
Also, I love how he just immediately zoomed into the wall.
Walls can't stop X-Strike!
They can't stop counters either, apparently. Chrono, you're a monster!
Damn!
Yeah, he is remarkably good at getting criticals on counterattacks. That's why I've never taken that accessory off of him.
Well, he's damn good in general as a physical fighter. Like, especially considering the fact he's the one part where you can't take out your party.
I'm so happy I brought Marl along.
I was gonna say, if this guy's sprite from behind looks weird.
Well, what's wrong?
It just looks odd to me.
Sorry, I'm happy we brought Mark along. I need to call her by her true name.
What, Marley?
Marky Moo? Mark Plur?
Marky Plur! Marky.
God damn it, no, Wilfred Worthstatch is not here.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. The artist formerly known as Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
But no, like, the way you were saying, I'm glad I brought Marley here, it sounded like you were actually angry.
I'm in the middle of battle. I am a little distracted by things at the moment. What happened to all your money? I spent it all on gambling. Never mind. I'm just making references for the sake of doing it now.
Doing it well. Doing it well.
See, thanks to whatever his name is, every time I hear that, all I can think of now is Yoshi's Island.
Oh, you're talking about Turtle Montage.
Yes, I think. Is that his name?
It was an animation you're thinking of?
Yes.
Then that is him, yeah.
Aw, crap. Every time it's like... It's a panic response. Every time I see the text, yes, indeed, in this game, I start freaking out. It's like, oh god, what horrible things are going to happen to my characters here in a second.
Dude,
Unbelievable! But falling in the line of duty for Magus leaves me with few regrets.
I'll be back in the sequel!
We got his sword! Oh, that's cool!
That sword is really good.
It's 2 points higher than the Flint Edge, yeah.
If I remember correctly, I don't remember if it's this version or the other version. Like, I think actually some special effects, too.
I think that's the next one.
Man, I've got a bunch of shelters. I may as well use them. We did just finish with a boss fight, so... I don't feel too bad about burning one of my tents there. We just set up camp inside that room in his castle.
The bats just hovering outside, just perched on the tent.
Ooh, man!
I'ma just wait up here, okay? Once you cleared out the enemies, I'll join up with you again.
Maybe when you're a higher hunter rank, I can come and help you hunt the monsters.
Oh God.
You can't kill ghosts.
Ghosts don't die.
Yeah, that's the line. I realized after I said it. Thing is, I didn't really care for dialogue as a kid, so I didn't realize that was even a line in the game until years later.
I don't even know why I still remember that.
Like, I'm one of those kids, I didn't talk to a single toad in the entirety of Peach's Castle. I did not learn till years later that you could actually get stars from talking to some of them. I was like, well, that makes things easier.
I'll be right.
That's like the one voice I cannot do. I am not doing Toad voice.
I'll be right back.
I can, but it hurts my throat, and we still have a couple hours left in the stream. Okay, see you a little bit, Dio.
Hey everyone! It's your favorite character from the Mario universe!
It's like South Park Toad.
Yo, what up, YouTube? It's every single YouTuber gamer here. Today we're going to be reviewing obsolete technology.
Oh boy!
Oh, hey, Mickey. When did you get here?
I don't know, probably at the same time Kermit did.
Haha! I'm always here, in the background, whether you see me or not. Oh,
I watch you while you sleep, huh?
I'm that thing that, you know when you walk into a room and you think you see something out of the corner of your eye, but you turn around and there's nothing there? That's me!
haha! I'm observing you always, from the shadow.
And when
Collecting data! Constant data!
And when
It's
you decide
useful
to
for
miss
somebody.
the game, I snap your neck, huh? God, I made that dark way too quickly.
Okay, the shadows. Are they weak to physical stuff or magical stuff?
Those are
Let's
magic.
find
Exactly.
out.
Also, I really wish those weren't white.
What?
I get they're supposed to be ghosts, but the fact that they're
What?
like slime does not help.
No. What's wrong with white ink?
God damn it.
What's wrong with that? There's nothing weird about white ink.
Also, hanging with water magic makes it even worse. Oh, Lord.
Oh god, they're everywhere. Not anymore,
It's all
they're
over my
not though.
clothes, all over the ceiling.
I found a barrier. Hold up, is this something I can equip? Defender.
No, barrier is just another 10.
It's a wait,
If I
what?
can remember. If I remember correctly, barrier is just another 10. Oh, let's not think of another RPG.
Item. Okay, barrier. Cuts magic hits by a third. This is something I can equip.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking of a different RPG entirely.
It says
Wait,
item.
nobody here can. Wait, what?
It's a use item.
Oh, it's a single use thing. Interesting. Princess Nadia, I was wrong. Please return to the castle. As roadkill, my dear. I'm kind of impressed that the character is not reacting to that at all.
Probably because they understand it's a freaking thing.
You'd think this would mess with her, like she'd have some kind of reaction to this.
Well, considering the fact last time she left her dead, they didn't leave on good terms.
I think I just made that sorcerer more powerful than I could ever imagine.
Uh-oh.
I overhealed him for like 4 times his HP.
You're a dongus.
How dare you take a word out of retirement just to slight me?
Oh, I've called you a dongus and a dingus, so shut up.
So is he a ding-dongus then?
No.
It's just a joke. Okay? Take it
Baka.
lightly. I'm not embarrassing you in front of your friends on purpose or anything.
Am I embarrassing you? Am I really? Or is it you in the dress?
Oh, come on. I've worn this on stream so many times, I don't even care at this point. Hell, earlier on, I was talking about actually finding myself a Sailor Moon costume, or Sailor Jupiter specifically. Frog, you're safe. I guess we'd better do something about that.
Oh, Lord, I just remember one of the stupider things that the frickin' 90s anime did for that show.
Yes, I'm all ears.
You remember when they, you remember how they never dubbed the final season of Sailor Moon? At least so recently.
Wait, yes. Weren't they all supposed to die at the end?
Well, that's how it happened in the manga, essentially.
It was supposed to happen in the show, too, but 4 kids being 4 kids, it's like... No, it was... Oh,
Deke.
who did it at the time? It was Deke?
Yeah.
Yeah, how are you gonna work your way around that one? Alternate universe. None of it actually happened.
But to get back on track, what I was trying to say, basically, Cloverway and Deke, when they were working on the show, basically refused to touch the final season, specifically because 3 of the characters that season
Are cross-dressers,
were
yeah.
literally basically women disguised as dudes.
Yeah. No, I knew about that.
The frickin' Sailor Starlights, oh lord. I have nothing against the concept, and the designs look alright. It's just one of those what were you thinking moments.
Is that how it works? Like, they're actually women, but they cross-dress as guys? I thought they were guys
No,
that
they
turned into
physically
girls when they
transform into-
became scouts.
No, they physically transform into men and for that disguise.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's pretty much similar to, like, Serena's weird disguise pen she only used a few times.
Turn me into a responsible adult.
Now,
There are some things even the cosmic powers of the universe can't accomplish.
I'm a magic wand, not a miracle worker.
I think it's even funnier considering the 90s anime kind of played her up being more annoying on purpose, I think.
Yeah, that's the thing. The whole journey with Serena is you're slowly watching her turn from a crybaby into an actual competent leader. I think what puts a lot of people off, though, is that you start really far on the crybaby spectrum.
I guess that's probably why the new dub's actually decent. Because it doesn't play up that crap.
Wait, are you talking about Sailor Moon Crystal? Because that show has its own problems.
No, the same guys who dubbed Sailor Moon Crystal also did a redub of the 90s anime. It's the same cast for both.
Okay.
sorry, the only time I think of Sailor Moon Crystal is the stupid meme that came out of it.
What stupid meme?
the pregnancy test.
What?
Yeah, like there's a scene where like Serena pulls out the pregnancy test and stuff, and so in turn, people have like because of how her hand is just like coming out of like the bottom of the screen, people have just cut out the hand and put it in other scenes. Like Naruto is talking to Sasuke, and then Naruto pulls out the pregnancy test. That's why Sasuke ran away.
Gotta go.
The magician Flea, I presume.
Yeah, he's really weird.
How do you keep that cape flying?
Magic.
Ah! Well, there goes all my MP. Wait, that isn't Flea. Where's the real Flea?
That was B!
Here. No, wait. I have to give a very specific voice to this character because I remember what the joke is now. Here. Over here.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's one of those cases where the character's design, I can never tell if this was a chick or a dude.
It's a dude.
Giving up, little tadpole. Who is this person? Keep your guard up. This is no ordinary woman. Meet Flea, the magician. What the? Hey, I'm a guy. That is a guy? Even the characters in context are confused.
Male, female,
big
what's
hero,
the
you
difference?
flashback.
Power is beautiful, and I've got the power. Poor little Froggy. You must be lonely now that Cyrus is gone.
Okay, Fanu, I'm gonna write you a letter of cease and desist.
And to be turned into something so hideous, dreadful. But
Oh,
since
goody,
you've brought
the
your new
old
friends
laugh.
over to play, I'll show you all a good time.
I'm just imagining Kefka's laugh with that sprite.
Please,
Wop, 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 wop.
please never say I have the power that way ever again.
I've got the power. I have the touch. I have the power. Is that acceptable?
Just full on He-Man.
Just don't use any magical attacks.
No magical attack. Oh, right. I guess that makes sense. One was focused on physical stuff, one was focused on, what's the, She's
That's
confused.
one hell of a dance.
Compose yourself!
No. Megaton gender was ambiguous. This is not ambiguous. This is literally just a dude who looks kind of like a girl.
Oh, yeah.
Trailer shot!
There you go.
And if we use the dual text, darkness doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, because it always hits.
Darkness imprison me.
Absolute order!
Though I will admit this is also during that period where Square was kind of incompetent at programming a bit.
They're always incompetent.
Like, a perfect example of that was Final Fantasy VI, and probably one of my favorite gags. And that's, in that game, the blind status literally does nothing. The most that happens when you get blind in the original version is essentially you get a slick pair of shade.
Wait, what am I doing? I have haste to work with, and I'm up against a boss. I should be burning all of my magic if I don't need to heal people.
So it would appear that it's not my day today.
Oh? Oh, what
Did you
happened
step
now?
on more stuff?
Yeah, I went out into the garage and I stepped on a drywall nail.
Oh my god!
Stop
Yeah.
stepping on stuff!
Jesus, I thought I was accident prone.
The thing that really sucks is it like really itches now, but I know that if I scratch at it, I'm gonna do something bad to myself.
You might want to see a doctor at that point.
Was it rusty?
No,
What how far did it go in?
about half.
Ooh,
Ugh.
I would just like he doesn't like what part of your foot did you step on?
Like the meaty bit.
Ugh.
Okay.
God, that's making me cringe.
I'm not like my vision's not jacked up. I can move fine. It just hurts. I don't think I hit any nerve endings or cartilage.
No, yeah, like just keep an eye on it. If it starts to look bad, then. But stepping on a nail isn't like, oh, go to the hospital instantaneously. If it's like not bleeding too much and everything's all fine, you don't have to worry about it too much.
Mark dealt the final hit in this battle, when we've got Chrono and Frog doing X-Strike constantly. How can this be? Sir Magus.
Vegas!
My tolerance.
Kevin!
Kevin!
Come on.
Come on!
Who do I give this magic tab to? Mark is the only one who has a high enough magic stat to justify it. Or should I save it for another character?
Luca.
Luca? Okay. I'll save it for her then.
I mean, she is the game's best player, so.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta fight my way back out of the room again.
Well, you don't have to. You can literally just walk past.
Some of them are actually in my way. Like, one of them in the middle of the room, I don't think can be walked around. But hey, at least it's free experience leading up to... Well, not free. These guys are hitting me kind of hard.
It's free real estate.
Is it, though? Is it really?
Yeah. Once you kill Magus, you get to keep the castle.
Once
Now
we kill...
I'm the
Yeah,
dark
but look at
lord.
how
Now
much
to
disrepair is in this place. I'm gonna have to re-renovate the entire front entryway. There's a leak in the basement, I'm pretty sure. The roof has some holes in it. You know how much this is gonna cost me in the long
Also,
run?
there's a bunch of fats in the belfry.
One of them is a shapeshifter.
And she won't leave us alone. She keeps setting weird calls.
Alright.
Hey, the save point's back.
Did you get lightning too?
Yes, I did. I actually just got that skill.
Nice.
Good. Lightning 2 would have been a little bit better for, the previous segment, but it doesn't matter.
So I'm a little bit behind, is what you're saying.
No, you would be behind if you didn't have lightning.
Okay.
Now you can get lightning 2 before you get to the prehistoric segment, but it's not necessary. What's more important is that you have it before the next prehistoric segment.
Okay. Kind of a wind-down battle, this one. Like, we just got done with 2 bosses, and now they don't want to test us too much before we end up in the boss fight, I think is what's going on with these guys.
Well, you still have to fight Ozzy.
Yes, that too. Ozymandias.
And his totally great, not out of
Wait,
nowhere.
is Ozzy the juggler, then? He's the one we should not hit with physical attacks no matter what?
No. The juggler's a standard enemy.
Oh.
And they are a pain in the ass. I'll pretty say it right now.
Chrono Trigger. I have never heard this before. What is this a reference to?
Sorry, I'm thinking of something totally different than probably what Pillow's letter is.
I'm just thinking of Terminator cross Chrono Trigger.
Come with me. Robo is like, come with me if you want to live.
I have powerful healing spells.
Are you Chrono Trigger?
I am a personal fan of Chrono Trigger. You know, Piglet's Luca, Tigger is Chrono, Robo is being played by Pooh.
And Chrono is played by frickin' oh fuck, I forgot his name.
Christopher Robin.
No. I was thinking of the name of the guy who voice acts Pooh, but I forgot his name.
Jim Cummings.
Yeah. I don't know why I blanked there with that.
I want to point out, Jim Cummings is both the voice of Winnie the Pooh and Negaduck.
He's also the voice of Rasputin from Anastasia.
And Pete.
Yeah.
And the final boss from the original Fallout.
There was
Oh,
someone.
and he's the terror mask in Splatterhouse.
Yeah, you stole my...
Where he says a lot of swear
Winnie
words.
the Pooh. Please.
I
Please,
know
if
that game's
nobody
not
else
very
does
good,
it,
but I like
I'm
it.
going to do it. I am going to edit together clips of Winnie of the Pooh that have some of the Slaughterhouse lines that the Terror Mask says in that game.
I mean, that's probably no different than Dang Dirty Pooh.
And and then there's good old Optimus Prime. I mean Eeyore.
Push the tail into my butt.
Sorry?
He's making
Sorry?
a joke because of the fact that,
Optimus is push the cube into my chest.
basically the person who plays Optimus Prime also voices Eeyore.
Ah.
Or at
There
least
was
used to.
something I heard Jim Cummings in recently that I did not believe was him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But I can't remember who that character was. I think it was Hondo Onaka from the Clone Wars cartoon.
mean, there's also the fact they play cat dog, so.
Yeah, dog.
That
That
show
makes
always
sense.
bugged me.
Oh.
That
Am
show
I the
is
only
strange.
one who like really does not like shows like characters like Daffy Duck, Donald Duck, Cat? The whole joke is that they always take it in the shorts.
You mean the Eds, too, I'm guessing?
Yeah, that also bugged me.
No, because here's the thing. It's not like they are... it's bad when it's a character who's doing nothing wrong and they're just constantly being shit on. Daffy, Donald, and Cat are all shit lord.
Wait, no. Cat's just minding his own business most of the time. You remember that episode where he's trying out for the baseball team? And they have like that big speech with the professional baseball player at the end, and he's just like, "You got this, kid." And then he still misses the swing. It's like, "Wow, you suck." And he just moves on. What the fuck is wrong with that show?
That's
Well,
funny.
that's just meant to be depressing, I think, is the thing.
I thought you were going to talk about how there's basically a hate group that only beats up cats in there. Because that's what those dog gang is. They're basically a hate group. They're
That's
committing
true.
hate crimes.
And we've seen, like, numerous times that it really, there shouldn't be a hate group. That's the weird part.
Yeah, but
Like, hell, they actually
tired of
one of them
this.
actually gets along with them. That's the funny part.
Slash flea. Sorry, Ozzy, but they can't help you now. You fly-eating, tongue-flicking Ozzy's in a jam. Thou canst not run. Pulling out the big brain language here, huh, Frog?
ooh, cosmic brain.
Welcome to your doom.
I'm
Alright,
saying,
who's turned on Gmod?
okay, all I'm saying is that is the best sprite in the game.
What, Ozzy just cranking the lever?
Yeah. The best,
Ba-dunk-a-dunk-a-dick.
just the best sprite.
Apparently someone decided to turn on Gmod today.
Oh, what's going on in Gmod then?
I was thinking of a Death Run joke here, but
Whoosh.
Hold on. I'm gonna give it another look for everybody. Wait, it's not even synced up to the lever.
That's why it's the best.
actually it was synced until you did that. You unsynced it.
It's often his fault.
Now he's just preparing
As
for like the
usual.
world's strongest whirlwind punch.
There's the wind up. The pitch. How about this?
Is he just cranking faster?
Yes, that's all he's doing.
You'll
What the-
never get through my traps. Not once I
Oh.
kick it into
actually-
maximum overdrive.
Actually, Pillow, it was more Slash was Piccolo. If you look at his
Did I just...
I'm trying to remember, if not correctly, in this upcoming fight, can't you fight this guy two ways?
yeah.
Okay, that is a robo weapon. I was wondering. I was pretty sure that's what it was.
Two finger.
That is a fantastic name for a weapon.
Oh, I forget what robot weapon, but it's better if he if one of his particular stats is a certain number. I forget which one.
It pulls the Final Fantasy Tactics thing with the mathematician, where it forces you to do math if you want to get the most out of it.
I'm
No, it's just that if one of the ending numbers in one of your stats is a certain number, it does more damage.
trying
Wow.
to remember this. If I remember correctly, if you defeat him the one way, I don't think you get the item from Ozzy, right?
Yeah, but the one way is much easier.
That's
Hmm.
funner, honestly.
Interesting. I'm wondering what you guys are talking about, but
Oh, you'll
don't tell
notice
me.
it right away. Dude.
Don't tell me.
I'm a
I'm
bam!
not gonna have to tell you. You'll notice it. It's easy to notice. Oh god, this. Like,
I
hate
see. We're
this.
playing Donkey Kong.
No, well, kind of.
Just fight the enemies, Vanu.
I mean, it's more experience.
Bats everywhere. I kind of don't want to fight the enemies because there's this guy right here who will steal all the MP off of one of my guys.
Yeah, that's actually another... I mean, granted, I don't know if you fought every enemy here yet, though, if you're going for bestiary completion.
Fnu, you're gonna be under level.
Yeah, you're right. Ah.
Well, he just dropped you to a pit anyway, so...
Yeah, we can beat up some spooky, scary skeletons for a bit.
Oh, great, they're dancing.
I mean, I'm already doing pretty poorly because one's already inside me.
I'm just, like, I want this to be the one where Fnu has to be the only person in Chrono Trigger history to actually have to grind.
There's gotta be some room for leeway, right? Like, you can skip 1 or 2 and still be okay.
No, it's just the general, if you just fight everything, you'll be perfectly fine. There is some leeway. It's just like, hey, it's just preferred that you just fight everything.
Well, it's because the enemies scale, if I remember correctly, in this game.
Do they? Aw, did they pull the Skyrim thing? Because nobody liked that.
You mean they pulled the Chrono Trigger thing?
I mean, to be fair, only some enemies scaled in Skyrim, which made it hilarious.
All I remember from Skyrim is getting set flying into the frickin' sky by giants.
Well, that's what you get for trying to talk to a giant.
But what I was going to bring up in this case, though, basically how it works is they actually discourage grinding this game because the higher levels you get with enemies, the less experience you get, and it gets to the point where you literally will get no experience off certain enemies if you fight too long.
Also, but no, there is a great grind point in the final area, but that is more to get something off of them than actually...
Evil save points!
Oh no, it's the grass!
I think very quickly, evil save points were in Final Fantasy 12 as well.
I don't know. The killer grass in the Ultimate games is still the best.
What about the killer wall?
I think the grass is funnier.
Yeah, there's being the demon wall could actually kill you.
Okay. Everything dies to magic, though, so we're fine. Also, that gives a hell of a lot of experience. So if I can, I'd want to fight all of those guys.
And to be fair, levels less what you need in this. It's more tech points you want to worry about, honestly.
That's true, but you still need the levels to make some of those, like, techs good.
Available, true. Well, crud.
Well, grass, here's the funny thing about it. Grass is the ultimate survivor. Like, it can survive fires, droughts, strong windstorms, being stomped on. You give it enough time and water, it will grow back again.
Yeah, so do weeds. And no one likes them.
Personally, I hate dealing with thorns myself.
How many tech points do I need until our next skill here? Chrono can learn Life in 322, Leap Slash in 210, and Ice 2 in 195. Alright.
I'm guessing one of those is supposed to be Cleave, honestly, but...
Still a ways away from just about everything.
I prefer the remake names. They sound a little bit better.
Yeah. Rondadillo Kick notwithstanding.
No, that's a funny name. I will allow that one.
Son of a bitch!
He called out of my strategy, which was using the, just hugging the wall and trying to get around him that way.
I know your tricks, Fnu!
Oh, come on!
I'm just imagining Ozzy with the frickin' skeleton voice.
Yeah, Chrono.
Oh, I see. Every time we come in here, one of them's a real save point, one of them's the teleporter, and the rest are fake. Ah. That's why things weren't lining up perfectly. I understand now.
Yes, but that won't save you. Actually, I probably shouldn't be doing that voice all day. I might get annoying quick.
On the plus side, this is easy experience in TP.
True.
And if we've learned anything from good old Nintendo Capri Sun, you can never have too much TP.
Well, he did do one of his Let's Plays in the toilet.
The entire Let's Play?
I think that people are theorizing he did it all in the toilet, but you can hear him flush during an episode.
Wait,
That,
what
that
was
would
this?
explain the reverb.
During one of Nintendo Capri Sun's Let's Plays, I don't know which one, you can audibly hear him flush the toilet.
I think he did it as a joke more than anything, but
He doesn't bring it up, though.
you guys pretty known for toilet humor for some weird reason. Like, he makes one bathroom joke and everyone just associates with it.
Well, it's, that was the starting thing in his career, and that is one of the best things you can do as a creator, is, like, one of the funniest things you can do is just have a running joke. Like, just keep bringing back the same joke over and over again.
Yeah, but there's
And
also
just keep
cases
building
where
on
the
it and building on it and building on it. Some of people's favorite gags from Grumps are things like, do it, or, what's another one? Hoshi, the sad businessman. That's another one that comes up periodically.
To be fair, there's also cases though where those same creators get sick of their running gags because they get overused.
Well, then you just
Okay.
move on to another one.
All
I'm
right,
up
so
in the
here's
joke.
how it is. Enemy level in each narrative segment are set according to what the player level should be when they enter the dungeon. They do not adjust based on the character's actual level.
Okay, I was thinking of something else then.
So they are scaled in a way, but scaled into this is what you should be at this story segment, not, hey, we need to be strong to give you a challenge each way.
And like I said, with how many enemies they do throw at you, there's no way you should not ever meet that level unless you really are avoiding battles somehow.
It's like, here's the thing. Why would they give me the option to avoid these rollies? Why would they give me the option to avoid them if I couldn't comfortably avoid them? You know? If I needed to beat them to get enough experience to stand a chance against everything at the top of this tower, why would they give me these ladders in the first place? Why wouldn't it just be a gauntlet, as I mentioned earlier?
Oh, it's because some people are whiny bitch boys who be like, I don't want to fight. I just want to get to the boss.
Well, it's fun, because it feels like you're getting one over on the developers, you know?
Why?
To be fair, that's what made the South Park RPG actually pretty decent.
Wait, developers put in the round, but you use it as...
No,
I think...
okay, here's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
Devs put enemies in your way. If you
Oh, shit, that
manage
guy
to sneak
explodes.
around the enemies, it feels good. You feel clever, or at least I do anyway. Do you like to play video games in a different way, Dio? Because that's perfectly acceptable.
But it's also, you want to be able to be strong enough to fight and get the good techniques, so dodging the enemies defeats the point of you be like, oh, I need to check my tech points to see when my next tech thing, if you're just going to dodge them.
What was I gonna do next?
That is what I do kind of wonder, when people do come with like a catchphrase though, when do you think is too much, like overdoing it?
When people get sick of it. When people tell you that they're tired of hearing the joke. That's when
Like,
that's when you get rid of the joke.
Like, I remember Proton John got basically sick of people referencing his older videos eventually.
Oh, you mean when the creator gets sick of it? Like,
Yeah.
what the cutoff point for that is? I don't know, man. I've never been in that type of position, so I couldn't tell you what the breaking point is.
Oh goody, Pillstar just referenced the Mandark episode.
Ha 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 ha. Choo 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 choo. Choo 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 choo.
I do gotta agree with people nowadays that is kind of the problem with that season. Really, is just Flandersation all around with that show.
I still like the episode where Mandark's dad fights Dexter's dad.
Where it just becomes a freaking like wuss fight. You mean?
You're throwing ducks at me?
I mean, the only reason I have a problem with, like I said, it's that, like I said, they literally had an episode that was probably one of the laziest pieces of animation I've ever seen.
I've never seen this episode. I imagine Dexter's dad would win, though, because he is king of the squirrels.
What the fuck?
I think they're evenly matched.
He isn't king of the squirrels. He's
That's
the
Mark.
Muffin King.
Oh, I see.
You're thinking of Timmy's dad from Fairy Odd Parent.
What is it with early 2000s cartoons and squirrels?
There's Squirrel Boy, but we don't like to talk about that.
Dexter's mom. She has been confirmed to kick ass quite heavily,
Yes.
especially when getting those gloves.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The, what was the episode where Mandark tries to impersonate her? She just busts back in, like, she not only gets out of the tube that he had her imprisoned in, but she also drop kicks her way through the ceiling.
Oh shit.
Dexter's mom kicks ass.
Also, thick. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, there's actually a historical reason for that. Like, if you want to make an attractive character in a children's show, a lot of different regulatory bodies will tell you, no breasts. You cannot emphasize the breasts in even the most innocent-seeming way, and especially no cleavage. But they have no regulations about making a character as wide as you like in other places.
Yeah, I probably play you mentioned that because the first thing that comes to mind is fucking rebooting the mono boob.
Oh man, reboot.
Now I'm just thinking of Kung Pao into the film.
Wait a second, these guys are jugglers?
Yeah.
They don't look like it. I'd expect them to be like jester-type guys where they're like throwing balls around and whatnot.
They do have an attack like that. It's just you're not seeing.
Because this is nice and easy. Like, I just have to remember to like go back and forth with the attack types that I'm doing.
I'll say I still think Ryu has some of my favorite ways to just fucking with the censors.
What?
Like, just the ways they basically just show their distaste for them throughout the first season.
How did they do that?
Like, I think one example was that they would not allow them to show a character crashing through a window in one episode. So literally the command he gives Glitch to get through the window is D-S&P. Or S&P or something like that. It was standards and practices, a gag, basically. Admittedly, it's been a while since I've watched. It's just, I might be forgetting.
Remember, those are the guys who made the Ratchet and Clank movie.
That movie's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not great either.
No, it's really
The
not.
main problem the movie has is if you play the game, it's a much better thing to play the game than the movie.
Oh no, the game that came out with that movie is much better than the movie itself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can verify
The
that.
other issue was that they made a PG movie for a PG-13 series.
Well, yeah, that's something I did notice with the game as well. Well,
They
that
trimmed
and
a
very
lot of it.
stiff animation during certain talking sequences.
I don't know. That was still probably one of the better Ratchet and Clank games.
Oh, I'll agree with you on it. I honestly, I'll say this: I prefer that interpretation of the first story than the original game.
What, you don't like that Ratchet's an asshole?
No, I don't like asshole Ratchet.
I'm gonna be an aggro shitlord for the entire game.
That was one of the reasons. Granted, yeah, I do agree with people with not him being the asshole he was in the first game. You don't have that same change he had in the second game as a result. Because the whole reason why he acts different in the second game is literally he went through freaking military training.
Hey,
Oh
speed
shit, he
belt.
broke the sheet. I wonder if we can mess with that crank.
Actually, that's a good question. They have been giving me the option to interact with this thing, and I haven't been taking it.
Oh,
Nah,
Fnu,
nothing. I can't do anything.
to make you feel happy, you have been fluctuating between 13 and 10 viewers.
Well, now you've said it.
No, you're the jinx. I'm not the jinx.
Yeah, you already jinxed it, sir.
Yeah, I agree with Pilsner.
can't
The one
just
thing I don't
shift
talk
the
about when
blame.
it comes to
Oh, I forgot that
reboots-
these things are immune to lightning.
I'll put it. The one thing I don't like talking about reboots is like that crappy cartoon they made recently.
You mean live action half cartoon?
What's even worse is when you know the reason why it's like that. It's just basically a case of they didn't want to reboot. The guy just wanted to make his own thing and slap Reboot's name on it.
Oh, did you see what happened in the final episode?
Ugh, I don't.
Aren't they
I
going
didn't
for
even
like a
hear
code?
what.
Wasn't the premise of the new reboot sort of like a Code Lyoko kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of, but it's as bad as Code Lyoko.
Now.
I'll fight you on that one, dude.
It's bad! I don't know why everyone has this huge love for it. It's not good.
I will agree with you on that last part. It's
I will
not
be right back.
good. It's not horrible. There are some interesting moments.
Wait, I never said it was horrible. I said it was bad.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
disagree
not...
that it's bad.
You may as well be saying it's the worst thing in the universe because it's less than how much I like it.
Not good.
Yeah,
But it's not
that's
bad.
my exact point. People jump on when I say it's bad, meaning, because guess what bad is? Not good.
No, there can be neutral before you hit bad.
We're not neutral bad. It has to be lawful bad or chaotic bad.
Oh, okay.
So which is it?
Anyway, what happened in the final episode of Reboot?
Oh, they find Bob in his original reboot design, and Enzo and Dot. They also show what the user looks like, and he's this fat nerd.
Oh,
Makes
okay.
sense. He owns a whole bunch of video games.
Not exactly, because when he got really excited that the mainframe is back up, and most people think that was a slight against the old school fan. Saying, hey, this is you. You're these fat losers who, like freak out over old shit. You big losers. Kind of like what happened in One More Day
I
with
see.
with older Peter Parker talking shit about comic book fans.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a real misstep. Oh, that's, I would not, if I were the editor in that company, I would not have even come close to greenlighting that.
Okay, I have to say one thing. Yes, Pillow, you can talk about the Beyblade anime, you weeb. He's like, yo, can I talk about the Beyblade anime, Kappa?
I really want to talk about this show all the time. Let me tell you the intricate details of the morning routines of all of the characters, because it says fascinating things about who they are as people.
Now let me talk to you guys about Buddy Fight and Yu-Gi-Oh!
I mean, you have my permission to do that.
Hey, can someone explain Homestuck to me?
Okay, I can explain Homestuck to you in one sentence. No, I can explain it to you in 2 sentences.
Trash.
Okay. Shadow Clone Jutsu is the worst jutsu in the world, and also I don't care. Does that clear things up for you?
Yes. No.
Trash.
What have we done? We've opened up Pandora's box.
He's charging up.
My god. He's mastered... Oh, we didn't think he was real. He's mastered the technique.
Beyblade Gushin no Jutsu! he's summoning the Rasengan, and in the Rasengan is a Beyblade. Just spinning around.
Tengen top Gurren Lagann. That's
He's
the
about
best
to
pun I
kill-
could come up with. I was trying to come up with some sort of Ultra Instinct pun in my head.
He's
But it
used
just
2
wasn't
Beyblades.
happening.
He's using 2 Beyblades to make a crucifix so he can kill some vampires.
No, he is Moses splitting the Red Sea with the Beyblade.
He's Moses crossing the Delaware.
Yes, he's Moses crossing the Delaware on his Beyblade. He is using his tennis skills to
On
kill
his
all the
Beyblade?
dinosaurs.
That's some impressive balance.
That Prince of Tennis scene is still the funniest shit ever.
What? What is this scene?
There's a scene in Prince of Tennis where he is dominating the opponent so much, it is like the tennis balls are the meteors killing the dinosaurs.
I forgot
Because
about
it's some
this.
special technique, which is really just if you control the spin on a ball, you can adjust where it goes after it lands somewhat.
But he has perfect control
Yeah.
of the spin.
And it's like a gravity well,
Well,
which are
Ozzy,
like
if you're not gonna
planets.
fight me, buddy, I'm just gonna help myself to all the treasure in your room.
I got you, Miss Robe.
And your magic scarf.
Sorry about that.
Thy time hath cometh, Ozzy. I'm sure Sir Magus has already called for reinforcements. Wait until Lavos arrives. I shan't be defeated. No form of attack will break my barrier.
Okay, what I missed while I was gone.
We were all super funny.
Yeah.
Missed it.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
okay.
Okay, me and Hotate were funny. Fnu just kind of went for 15
I just
minutes.
kind of
You know.
hopped in periodically and threw my 2 cents into things.
You know, that noise he always makes? He's always like, hey guys, how's it going today?
Well, one small thing I wanted to go back to since you brought it up, or the whole Code Lyoko thing. It's funny you mentioned that, considering that also got a crappy live-action version.
Which is funny, because it's literally just those episodes again. They just made a live-action version, which then makes it like, okay, this is how you can see that Kyoryoko didn't have good writing. If they remake it just again, people don't like it. But it could be just like, it's live action. I hate it.
Wait, was I actually supposed to fight him there to try and break his barrier?
You can. You don't have to.
Yeah, but it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, he has really
Well,
high He has really high defense.
I see. So it would take me forever to actually kill him, but I get a good item out of it.
You get a better item the second time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that one.
Oh, so I end up fighting Magus a second time eventually. Didn't know that.
Ozzy and Magus are 2 different people, dude.
Bats. Wait.
At least this point we're done with these 3.
All that leaves is the big guy.
Also, you seem to attract bats.
Oh, they just kind of hang out everywhere in castles. It's not that I attract them, it's just we're in the right environment to encounter them. I'm the bad guy here. I'm infringing on their territory. They're just trying to defend their families, you know? They don't know about this whole Magus stuff. Bats have got brains the size of a pea.
I guess the one thing I was thinking of, though, you look back at the 90s and look like, why were there so many random CGI shows back then?
Oh, I've seen this anime cutscene before. Now the chosen time has come.
And now one of my favorite battle themes of the game is about to show up.
Exchange this world for... I'm gonna turn up the music on this one. Because I love some good music. In fact, I'm also gonna turn off my AC in the background as well for this.
Before that magic circle shows up, that totally looked like a freaking keyhole.
A what?
I said it was looking like a keyhole design before that magic circle showed up.
Maybe. I kind of see it.
Chrono Trigger confirmed to be next world in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, we wish.
I'm surprised they did not tap into
Indeed,
doing
Potate,
Final.
I agree.
They did not tap into doing like Final Fantasy World, because that would be pretty cool.
Magus!
I think if I remember correctly, Nomura's reasoning for not doing that is actually ironic of Kingdom Hearts 2.
It's that
Where he-
stupid frog. Kissed
I
any
guess it's
princesses lately? I rather enjoy this form, and I oweth it all to you.
Oweth it.
I have something for you.
Why does Oweth it make you laugh?
Oweth it. I oweth it all to you.
The Masamune. I bet you're just dying to use it.
I'm just gonna tell you now. Before you do anything, have Frog hit Magus with the Masamune, then
Okay.
do your rest of your stuff.
Okay, if you're prepared for the void.
The Void!
I love Magus' battle theme.
Oh no, he's turning into X-Death. He's gonna say Void a lot.
Oh god. It's the last thing we need is a freaking tree telling us what to do.
I love X-Death in that he's so awful but so great.
But yeah, to get back on track, I lost track what I was trying to say earlier.
Good.
Oh wait, now I remember. The Nomura's reason for not wanting to do Final Fantasy Worlds is basically he refused to use anything Final Fantasy he didn't directly work on. Because of what happened with Kingdom Hearts 2 with Setzer and Vivi.
That's fair. I'll give him that.
Hey, Zippy. How you doing tonight, buddy?
All I'm saying is, during Birth by Sleep, you could have put Garland in like the Disney Castle area and have his like fall to darkness there, and it would have worked perfectly.
I mean, to be fair, the game's becoming less and less Final Fantasy oriented ever since the second game, though.
That's true. Well, no, not really. No, remember, all the final bosses are Final Fantasy as fuck.
Oh, true.
Wait, only shadow damages? What do I do about that? There's nobody on my team right now who does shadow damage.
That's why.
Well, your host.
Oh wait, yeah, you probably should have picked Luca because water and ice count as the same element.
Ah, for crying out loud.
And the only reason, to be fair, it's not going to be a big thing because the barrier damage, he does change it constantly, to my knowledge.
Oh no, it's not a big deal. I'm just saying, like, to get the maximum, you probably should have picked.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna hit him with the strongest attack I got right now.
It's also a case of just, when it comes to this guy, really, any party will work. Because you're always going to have a disadvantage no matter what.
Yeah.
He's probably the only guy I know that his barrier change actually inflicts damage, though.
And to be fair, shadow change is like literally the only thing. Is like, okay, only one person, like at this point, knows a shadow move, and it's a multi-targeting, so it's not going to be good against one opponent.
Right.
What am I doing? I should be using Aura Whirl to heal everybody.
Or.
There we go. That'll be the trick. That'll solve this situation. Oh, only water damages, you say?
Oh, gross.
Now, how do
Ice,
you...
oh, crap.
I just realized I've been forgetting to use Lightning 2 when he's vulnerable to it. I'm so used to having the one damaging spell.
Remember to occasionally hit him with a frog.
Oh, right. Because that'll actually weaken his magic defense.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Hang on a second. Just gonna top off everybody here.
I'm just gonna heal with my tongue right now. That's really gross.
Mind if I take a second to just make sure everybody's healthy? No, you do? Well, too bad. I'm doing it anyway.
This is still a fun fight, though, I will admit.
Wonder how much damage this'll do. Oh, it's got its own dedicated anime. Oh! I see. Uh-oh. Oh my god! That was the worst thing I could have done.
Vanu is a genius!
I didn't know that!
I honestly didn't expect that, because I don't think I've ever tried lightning on him.
No, it works sometimes when his barrier says he's vulnerable to lightning. He can be damaged by lightning. Apparently, his barrier is set up in such a way, though, that if you try to hit him with any other kind of magic, it just doesn't work.
I mean, to be fair, that doesn't make sense. I'll show you some real lightning.
He pulls out Luminaire.
Oh shit!
Hits me with Meteor.
That's not in this game.
Casually casts Ultima.
Hell, the closest I think you get to mirror is probably Ice 2, but...
True.
Also, I just noticed my HP is steadily going down.
Yep. That's because of...
That's because of Geyser.
Yeah, that's because the geyser.
Oh, it's like a constant poison effect. Interesting.
Yeah, and there's no way to get rid of it, to my knowledge.
What is he even vulnerable to right now? I
Oh,
forget.
never mind. I guess healing gets rid of it.
Or it could have
Water
been just at
damage,
that
it's
point when he did the healing thing. That's when it stopped.
Who knows?
Oh, why did I cast a spell immediately? I think Mark's about to go down.
Well, you probably could have used. Oh, I know. Chrono didn't have his gauge full, but you probably could have used Stream Sword to do more damage when he was weak to water.
That's true. I do have these skills. I should be using them.
Kept on physical attacking him the most of the time, and I didn't have to worry about this shit.
Okay, I'm just gonna disappear for 1 minute.
Okay.
I'll be back.
At least the fight's more entertaining this way.
Go,
Chaos!
Frog, go.
Chaos!
Great. Now
I
I'm
can do
imagining this with
anything.
That theme.
Dance, water, dance!
So,
Die,
let's
Demix,
go with
die.
Now dance, water, dance, man, never had a chance, and no one even knew it was really on the
that. Yeah, I find it funny he mentioned like them doing Final Fantasy worlds. Like I remember people for years been wanting them to do worlds based on like the Disney cartoon. And honestly, I don't know how those would work. To be honest, in a universe like that.
He just
to me,
risks
it's-
casting a spell. Wait, is his barrier down now? Can I just hit him with whatever? Is that what that
Yeah, but
means?
he's casting. I mean, granted, that spell's gonna hurt, but it's also a spot where you can wail on him.
Don't mind if I do.
Because yeah, you do not want to get hit by what he's casting.
Why you gonna do that? Oh.
Well, shoot.
Well, looks like we're gonna be hit by it regardless of what we want.
Yeah, this hurts.
Oh, alright then.
Ho 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 ho!
Oh shit!
I didn't realize it was gonna hurt that much. I thought maybe 150, maybe...
It's his ultimate attack. Did you think it was going to do piss poor damage? And he's going to cast it again!
Alright, well...
I hope you saved.
I did! I'm also gonna be casting some aura whirls here. Maybe get myself above the threshold.
I don't think you're going to be able to get yourself above the threshold in time, unfortunately.
Nope, we're good. Okay. Everybody's gonna be above 300 now.
Yeah, Dark Matter does not fuck around.
Now I can start, like, actually trying to go on the offensive here. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Also, I love that casting pose he does for it afterwards.
Tightening his gloves and whatnot.
Well, there's that, there's just all the random hand motion.
My wrists are getting sore from all this casting.
Hit us with Zelda's final smash.
No wonder it hurts like a truck.
Prince S tier.
Oh, God. Oh, boy, here we go again.
Here I go again
On my own.
Fortunately, I don't think you can cast frickin' Aura Whirl anymore.
I can restore my MP. We'll be good. The great thing about X Strike is it gives me enough time to input an action with another character. I can sort of delay what the boss is going to do so that my next... I can buffer, if you will, another input. Another turn from a character who's trying to heal and get everybody pumped up and ready to go. Also, Chrono seems to be countering every single dark magic. Of course, as soon as I say it.
I'm
Granted,
back.
Welcome
dude,
back.
dude,
Hey, got him!
Game.
Gotti!
Give me your money, jerk.
Ugh.
All 3,000 G's.
Let me put it this way, Dio, since you missed it. You nearly got cream.
What have you done to the Masamune? What the? Could it be Lavos?
Time for a plot twist.
Bad timing. Don't wake up on me now. Wake up? You're the one who created him. You fools! I only summoned him. He lives in the inner earth, absorbing the land's power and growing ever stronger. What? What's going on? The gate? You! If you hadn't shown up! Chrono! Whoa! Oh boy, and this is why you don't mess with advanced magic. You
There's also,
fool!
like, you know,
You've
Roger
ruined
Rabbit.
everything! Ripped a hole in time and space itself. I hope you're proud of yourself, Magus.
Well, the reality is, I think he was trying to hold him back.
Chrono?
I think the implications is that he was trying to summon Lavos early, so he wouldn't be as strong than he is, like, later on.
I guess the easiest way to put it... See, this is the problem. I gotta keep my mouth shut because I want to spoil shit.
Honey, you'll be late for work.
1 more minute. I
Forgot
gotta
how
catch
beautiful
all.
Lean's bell could sound. I can't move this dialogue along, by the way. Can't keep sponging off my dad. Go out there and get a job.
Don't tell him what to do,
Epic shelf
bitch.
that yours and me end up in.
Chrono! Chrono, 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 Chrono! Karma, karma,
Wait.
karma, 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 chameleon.
Wait, Fanu, how many cats do you have in the game?
2. I don't think I can. I think maybe 4? I couldn't get any more. Wait,
And we're back in
if
the
I
back.
had more, would that bit of dialogue be different?
No, but it changes something in one of the endings.
Chrono awake? Why are you dressed as S tier? Because somebody, Dio specifically, gave me 1,500 bits. You want me out of this outfit? then you can give me 1,500 bits more, but hey, why would you want that? Ayla! Ayla had strange dream. Went to Mystic Mountains. Everyone lie there, hurt. I carry back to hut. Magus! Yummy frog. For Ayla eat? Perish the thoughtless! By the way, whither the blue-haired one? Only find you there. Blue hair one more tasty? We have lost him. But if Magus didn't create Lavos, where did it come from? Lavos? Not worry now. You rest. Hurt bad.
Consider I know what Lavos actually is. This gets weird.
Don't say anything beyond that.
Well, I'm not going to, because it's stupid.
Lavos is the 13th Xehanort.
Chrono, okay now? Ayla busy. Look for Laruba village.
Hell no!
Fight reptites together. We destroy reptites or we no survive.
Yes, Coco, I'm the final boss.
What happened? Quiet. Chrono rest. Northwood burning! Uh-oh. Sounds like we gotta take care of that. Northwood. So the place that, the peak that we were trying to explore earlier. I don't know, it looks like it's perfectly fine to me. No, wait, that's the dactyl nest.
Dummy.
Dummy. Laruba ruins. Reptiles take Kino. Reptiles hurt all who fight. What do now? Reptiles follow Ayla. Ayla, bad luck. Those who fight killed. Ayla, this your fault. Look at mess. Reptiles followed you. So village now ruined. Ayla feel bad. Reptiles strong. They live long time before us. They smart, so we hide. But Ayla say fight together? Ayla still fight? Ayla fight while alive. Win and live. Lose and die. Rule of life. No change rule. Old man breathe but dead on inside. Ayla you strong can make big talk. We no have power. No,
Ayla
have power. We fight, gain more power. Ayla help you, but need Dactyl. Give Dactyl.
This guy does not understand how RPGs work.
Give Daka.
Need
I'll
Daka?
need more Docker.
Go
More
to
Daka.
Tyranno Lair? That Reptile's place. Dangerous. Ayla want die? Want to live, so go there. Ayla be okay. Give Daka.
Give Taka.
Give Docker.
So much
be
Daka.
okay.
Give Ayla machine gun.
We need more Daka.
Funny Metal
Ayla
Man
need
drop.
more Daka.
Give Daka.
If we're
Okay.
gonna raid tonight, that has to be our fucking best.
Ayla need more Docker and that hat.
Also, I'm gonna need that guy's prosthetic arm.
Emperor, what? How is it able to gain all the Daka?
Where do you even get the dock is the question.
Love that line, by the way. Just, it's the simple lines sometimes. You. Take care, Ayla. Make sure she doesn't get herself killed, please. She's very important to everybody around these parts.
Oh, like you wouldn't believe. Also, I hate this upcoming dungeon.
Should I be changing my party, by the way?
If you want.
Like now that Frog isn't 100% necessary.
I mean,
Then again,
keep
he's
one.
still dealing some pretty decent damage with that legendary sword of his.
Oh,
Honestly,
okay, here's the thing. Ayla can be very strong. She doesn't have any moves that are 100% necessary.
easily put it, she's pretty much your beating stick, for lack of a better term.
I mean, we don't need two characters with the exact same type of magic, yeah? We should probably bring Luca along just to change things up a little bit.
Honestly, I think the party I went with was Frog, Chrono, and Isla, just for a good physical team.
Remember, the most important one is going to be Chrono because he has lightning.
Oh, right, because we're in the past. All the dinosaurs are super weak to lightning. We learned that in the last boss fight.
This one coming up is super weak to lightning.
Did you, what do you think that guy did to be able to discharge the lightning power whenever he got hit by it? You think he just stood on the top of a mountain in the middle of a rainstorm? It's like, come at me, nature! I can take it!
No, he's just so manly, the lightning couldn't stay on him.
He just standing on the mountaintop. Who else wants some?
Flex!
He just he can't abide by lightning. That's why whenever he feels it build up in his system, he just has to expel it out of him.
Oh, how long are you gonna keep on streaming, Fnu? Just wondering.
About 14 more minutes is what I'm working on, and then past that we will be taking a short break and then moving on to the Wheel of Whimsy. So, for those of you who are new here and have no idea how the wheel works, even I don't know what we're going to play later tonight.
Oh, we're not talking about Chrono. We're talking about the dinosaur from the last segment in here, he's really weak to lightning, but he would just discharge it really hard a few turns later.
Yeah, it would lower his defense, but then he'd get his defense back, and also do some pretty hefty damage to my entire party. Alright, Lightning 2 hits everything on the field. Well, that makes things easy.
What's on your wheel anyways?
Let's see here. Some of the games I have to work with are Anima Gate of Memories, Momodora 3, Cultist Simulator, Slipstream, Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator, Wander Song, and of course, The Bad Game.
Oh, Zippy, you can only switch party members at certain spots.
Yeah, so we have to go all the way back to the top of this mountain if I want to swap over to Luca.
I'm just gonna point something out for you. Do not play Cult Simulator on stream.
Really?
It's not visually entertaining.
I see.
Okay.
It's a lot of watching timers count down and moving cards around. There's not a lot of flashy visual.
Okay.
It's interesting you say that, because that's the type of content I enjoy, is just watching a story unfold. Because I know I know it's made by the same guys that made Fallen London.
It has no story.
Really?
Yeah. There's
what's the appeal then? There's got to be an intrigue, or just watching your cult slowly build itself up, or
it's that. It's just it's trying it's a puzzle. It's like a puzzle game. You need to figure out what cards to use with what to activate these certain things. But it's just not a super visually entertaining thing. Maybe for just a video to say, hey, this is a game I picked up when played, or a review. Yeah, it works with that. It just doesn't work for an hour stream.
I see. Well, I'll replace it with something else then. I mean, I had to download a bunch of games anyway because of the spring cleaning sale, so we'll probably add one of those to the list.
It's not really a sale though.
There aren't some games that we can just play, or
no.
There aren't deep discounts, or
no, it's the spring cleaning event.
Oh, I see.
It doesn't say sale on there. No, there's nothing that there's stuff on sale, but they're not spring related.
I see. Oh, still chance for some badges.
Yeah.
Even though your Steam level means absolutely nothing in the long run.
No, it's the most important thing.
Gotta get that E-peen up, man.
I like how Team Sonic Racing is out, but I haven't really seen anyone talk about it.
I've heard it's actually a pretty good game.
No, I've heard it's pretty good. It's just like no one's like no one mentioned it. Like I didn't even know it came out until recently.
Well, here's the other thing. Think about it this way. Nobody was talking about Breaking Bad when that show ended either. And here's the thing. Everybody... Because I even asked my dad, who was a really big fan of that show, hey, were you completely and totally satisfied with the ending? And he said, yeah. There was nothing else I could have asked for out of it.
This is a racing game, though.
Well, I see that as sort of a good sign. Like, no news is good news, I think.
Okay, but
here's situations.
Here's
because
a counter.
When I hear about things like that, usually when everybody's talking about something, it's either the greatest thing ever or it's horrible.
There's never any in between.
Okay, so here's my counterpoint. People didn't realize Rage 2 was coming out in 4 days at the time, and then until someone like made a snarky article about it, and then Rage 2 came out to be pretty meh.
I mean, for what I've seen about Team Sonic Racing, I'm gonna go back to that. It is good. It's just, it's pretty much like the other Sonic Racing games in that regard. The only difference being, instead of having a whole bunch of franchises, it's just Sonic.
Which is fine, because Sonic has like 12 billion characters.
Yeah.
I love how the
But it
football
was
manager was one of the
like-
characters you could play as in Transformed.
Unfortunately, I never had to do much in Transform because my copy was bugged and kept freezing. And I never ended up getting it replaced. Else has helped that people are trying to make a big controversy out of freaking Transform out of the new one right now.
Are they?
Oh,
Why?
because they changed some of the voice cast again.
Whatever.
It happens all the time in this franchise, though. Like, voice actors change, contracts expire. You can't expect somebody to be there forever.
Like, apparently Vic's no longer voicing Omega.
Even Robert Downey Jr. isn't gonna be playing Tony Stark anymore after.
Well, to be fair, the Vic thing was probably they canceled his contract because of recent things.
No. If I had to guess, it's more than likely... I'm pretty much going to say this right now, because of what I've been reading. Sega's been hemorrhaging money for quite a while now.
Really?
Well, they are associated with the Yakuza. That's not a joke. That's been a rumor about Sega for years, that they are actually they have ties to the Yakuza.
But yeah, to get back on track, they've been hemorrhaging money for years, so I think more than likely all these cast changes, voice actor changes, were probably more cost-cutting measures than anything.
Okay, maybe some of them. I do think the Vic thing is probably because of the recent stuff going on with him.
I doubt that, honestly, because that's a really stupid reason then.
You know, for a subject that nobody wants to talk about, we certainly seem to talk about this a lot.
What?
The only reason I even was bringing up, I was even trying to bring up the Vic thing till he said something.
Talking about
was he wasn't voicing Omega. I knew what voice actors had changed.
And I said, this is it's probably because of the recent stuff, and then you kept on talking about it. And then this is how we got here.
I think that whole situation is bullshit.
How about we dodge this, because people have contrary feelings, and we do not want this to turn into rawr scream, rawr scream.
I don't want to talk about it either.
All right then. So how about them Bears, eh?
I
Local
hate
sports
the Bears.
team sure is better than other local sports team.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want to join us, Coco, join us when we get back from break.
Yeah,
Oh, is
because
Potate still here?
yeah, he's probably dealing with his foot.
That's understandable.
He needs to deal with his foot. He'd probably get a rest.
No, I just muted my microphone.
Oh, you did that again, you dingus,
Yeah.
you dongus, you dunkus.
I don't know.
But no, after when you go on break, that's when I'm in a Audi 9000.
Okay.
What the hell did I You, Coco. Also, that sounds disturbing in a way.
It's because you're a jerk, Noel. I'm just gonna say it. You're the biggest jerk here.
Chrono,
Oh, you want me to be a jerk, huh?
you can't
No.
be serious about going alone. No, Tyranno, they're dangerous. Maybe all perish. Listen, we owe you one. Right, Chrono? Ayla have strong friends. We're all going to the Tyranno lair.
Just call down more dactyls then. Sorry, more Daka. Calling down more Daka. What do? You know, I know we just put Luca into the team, but
Hell, let's have Luca and Robo.
well, we need Chrono and Ayla, so it's
Sorry, I
either.
mean, Chrono, Ayla, and Robo. I screwed that up.
I mean, we did just get the Doom Finger,
We have to use the Doom Finger.
Ooh!
and last time we were in the past, we had Robo with us anyway. There's something just funny about it.
Also, the faster you get to Uzi Punch, the better.
Plus, this way you have a multi-turret heal at all time. Also, yay, we got an airship. It's a little primitive, but it works.
All right, we can save on the overworld. So I guess we're actually gonna call the Chrono Trigger stream here, or at least the Chrono Trigger part of tonight's stream.
I will say this much: next week's dungeon is going to be a pain in the ass.
Nobody go anywhere quite yet. We have a couple things that we do at the end of streams. For instance, this is a D20, and if I get a 20 on it, something amazing happens. Close! Real close. We got a 19. That would win you must rolls in a game, but it doesn't do anything for us tonight. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So that is going to bring us to the end of Chrono Trigger, and we will be playing more Chrono Trigger every single Friday until I beat the game. But for now, we're going to take a little bit of a break, so go stretch your legs, go stretch your arms, go use the bathroom, help yourself to some food or water or whatever you need, because when we come back in about 30 minutes, we'll be spinning the Wheel of Whimsy and playing something random tonight. So until
Which
then...
may or may not. Sorry. No,
Go ahead.
I said which may or may not include a full hour of dental equipment.
So until
Or
then,
full hour.
I'm Whatthefnu. Later, everybody.